Alright. So, hello everyone. I guess I can start at the start. Hello. I don't really know how to start this. I don't really know how to open this. Well, actually, no, I think I have a banging way to open this. Let's just let's just let's get this out of the way. It happened. The day of reckoning is here. The day has happened. We are finally in a place where this is a thing. This is reality. And that is partially where this came from. It's again, for the record, only partially where this came from because I was only but a but a just a minuscule insignificant factor of this shit. So I am here to oh hey random stuff gaming, I know you. Well, I know you because of the tweet, but I know you. Shout out to random stuff gaming for not getting blocked by the Euphoric brothers. I don't understand how that happened, but good for you. I will share what it is I think stopped me caused me to be blocked. It's the first time I've ever been like very explicitly mean with the brothers. So like don't get me wrong, I get it. Basically, okay, so what they said was I can't show it because I'm blocked, but they said they were complaining that people were refunding their game. And I said, I didn't refund it because I am the true Banban tuber. Thank you guys for your endless efforts to make such garbage quality games that I have never-ending content to make more money than you off of. I can't say I don't stand by this. I mean, again, that was like the first time I was ever explicitly mean with them. That was the first time I was ever explicitly, like, I don't know if I want to say hateful because there's cause, but that was the first time I was ever really fucking blunt with how shitty I think these guys are. Except for in my iceberg when I did have I did have my digs at them. So it's I don't even really know. I don't really know, like, where to begin. So basically, the Euphoric brothers are on a bit of a tirade right now. I will go ahead and say that they say temporarily leaving Twitter. It's a really interesting situation, and a lot of people are coming to their defense, and I totally understand why, because their reason for leaving was all the harassment and hatred they've received, and I get that. But I'm more so here to explain. Most people know basically everything I'm going to say, but one, a lot of people don't know all of it, and two, really putting it in fucking order will really help people understand, I think, why there's just why there's so much of this. Like, it's not just that they made a bad game, and that's the defense that people keep getting them. They made a bad game, so, you know, let's pile onto them. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. So, yeah, we are here to just talk about where the hatred of the Euphoric brothers derives from. And I will start with the obvious thing that people seem to think is the only thing, but I will start with the Garten of Banban video game that blew up in January of 2023. Um. Okay, so how should I go about this? There's quite a bit to say with just this fucking thing. So, in the case of Garten of Banban, it is absolutely made purely for profit. Because let's start off by focusing on the chronology. I think that's the right word. The chronology of when these fucking games actually delivered their wonderful quality. Garten of Banban came out on January 6th of 2023, and it was free. That's not an excuse, because I will get it because the merch store, but whatever. This came out in January 6th, 2023 for free. And then Garten of Banban 2 came out March fucking 3rd. This is a couple of guys making mascot horror games. They absolutely could put as much time as they want into their work. There is no deadline here. There's nothing. There's no reason for them to churn these out. They made this game, they probably. I'm gonna guess they started the. No, sorry. I know for a fact they started making Banban 2 before Banban 1 came out. But whatever. This game came out less than 2 months after the first game, and it's $7 Canadian. Fucking why? Why is it $7 Canadian? It's so low quality, it's an embarrassment, and it's $7. This costs more than FNAF 1. It might even cost more than any of the FNAF games. I'm not sure. What is it? That won't work. Five Nights of Frombos. Okay, no, yeah, the sequels are more. But this game does cost more than FNAF 1. Which I think is outrageous. One of the most monumental indie horror titles of all time. Oh yeah, and Popco's Arcade as well. That's a better investment without a doubt. $5.69. It's cheaper. It's fucking cheaper than this. So, yeah, this game was churned out as quickly as possible, and it costs money. It's a cash grab. It is a cash grab, and you can't deny that. And let's get further into this, of course. Let's open up Banban. I know you guys know this because I've talked about it plenty of times. And you know what? Actually, after we look at Banban 2, we need to open up Banban 1 to look at the fucking merch store. Let me defend myself. Dags, we just fucking started. Give me a break. Hang on. Let me explain myself. I haven't mentioned your fucking name yet. Let me get into this. Again, we are here to break the fuck down. Like, what is happening? Garten of Banban 2. This game is $7 and was made in a maximum of less than 2 months. A maximum of less than 2 months. And they didn't even make the fucking assets. This game is poorly made, just from a programming perspective. I'm not saying I could do better. I'm not a programmer. But from a programming perspective, this game is poorly made. It was made in less than 2 months, and they didn't do anything for the visuals, pretty much. And the things they did do, they fucked up really bad, and that's another thing we'll get into. They took shit. Almost everything has texture was modified underneath. I feel like that's just there to imply that they actually did something. And yes, they did do this, but no, look at how much shit is just fucking seashell, fucking watering can, fucking whiteboard. They couldn't make a whiteboard? You couldn't make a whiteboard. Red button. You couldn't make a button? You couldn't make a button. So yeah, this game is $7, and it's poorly made as a game, and it's also they didn't even make shit for it. Like, they took assets, made this poorly made, and and it's $7. Again, the price in this case is very significant. But let's not pretend that this is their first game either. They have prior game experience, so it's not like this is their first project. You can't use the inexperience trick, because they have made many games before this, one of which we will be fucking talking about. We have to. But they made plenty of games before this. They had the experience, and they also, again, are selling the new one. They are selling the new one. And in the case of Banban 1, once again, it has the merch store on the fucking title screen. And you know what? I think this is scum, like, just in general. But it would be fine if, like, for example, the final release of Bendy and the Ink Machine has a merch button on the title screen. I think that's kind of lame. I think that's kind of cringe. But that was the final release of a several chapter game. It went on and on and on, chapter by chapter, and then the final release had it. This game came out with no recognition, no popularity, no fan base to sell to, and they put it on there on launch. This game is made for profit. The reason the characters are so lazy, although it definitely has to do with the developers being incompetent, the mascot characters are lazy and sloppy and colorful because they appeal to babies. And that is why they made the first game free, to get away with the cash grab argument, but then they also put the merch page on it because dumb kids will want this merch. And then the second game comes out because now the game has popularity, now the game actually has a recognizable name, now they can sell it because they actually have brand recognition. That's literally what they fucking did. They made a really rushed, lazy game to appeal to children and try to sell them merch. And then once that name got out there, because obviously baby fucking kids were gonna watch this shit on YouTube, they were able to get enough credibility, quote unquote. I shouldn't say credibility. They were able to get enough recognition to sell the second game. And again, the second game came out less than 2 months after the first one, and they sold it for more money than Five Nights at Freddy's 1, one of the most influential horror games to ever exist. This game is for profit. This game is nothing but a cash grab. So, that's already where you get the justification of mocking this game, because it isn't a passion project gone wrong. It isn't even a studio making a game for money, and that's it. Like Poppy Playtime, for example. I believe wholeheartedly Poppy Playtime not to be a passion project and something made primarily for profit. But it is objectively high quality and objectively took time to actually craft. This game did not even have that. This game was shitted out poorly for profit. It is embarrassing. So that is where the hate comes from. And the Euphoric Brothers, even up to this point, have done a really bad job at justifying this. I have to open these tweets in an incognito tab, so it's not going to be on dark mode, just warning you for your eyes. Here is their first response to criticism. When a new indie horror game with a main menu gets released, and it's a parody of the First Time meme, except with the Garten of Banban characters, and Huggy Wuggy from Poppy Playtime, and Blue from Rainbow Friends. I can't even begin to really explain why this is bad. First of all, every video game has a main menu. All of them. Does not exist. Well, actually no. It does exist in a certain case. That case being games not released as independent releases, such as Roblox games. Rainbow Friends doesn't have a main menu. So they're literally fucking wrong! They literally got this wrong! So, yeah, they fucked that. They literally got that point wrong. But anyway, No one cares that your game has a main menu. Nobody gives a fuck. The problem is you put a merch button on it, and that inherently isn't even always bad. The problem is you did it on the first game of the series on launch day when no one knew who you were. And that just goes to show that this game was crafted to get popularity. And I guess you could argue all games try to do that, but this game just really tried to submit to the lowest common denominator, that being kids, especially kids that don't want to feel like kids that quote-unquote like horror. They have they got mascot characters, bright, colorful characters, very simplistic, basic environments and mechanics, all the spiel, and they cranked it out to put a merch button on it for their free game and then release the next game for money. This is an awful response to criticism. Because, what? This is an awful response to criticism for a variety of fucking reasons. So, we already have why I think, like, absolutely ripping in to Garten of Banban is valid. It is totally valid. But here is what isn't valid, and it's where this conversation began and caused this stream. I will never, in a million years, even remotely condone harassment and especially death threats. And this is the first time they acknowledged that. Again, they still did this poorly. But this is the first time they acknowledged that. This is what happens when you make an indie horror game in 2023. Death threats, extreme harassment, nonstop abuse. This is all for a free game made by two brothers. Pics below are just a sample. This is the true state of indie horror now. Okay. I don't support the things listed. I never think this is okay, literally under any circumstance, because even if it's someone deserving of something so heinous, you are really stooping to their level by doing this. So, no. I cannot condone this type of actions literally whatsoever. However, again, a lot of this is actually pretty fucking, like, they didn't even pick a lot of good examples. Top right, I hope you have a hernia and it ruptures. That's a joke. I know that's just a joke. That excuse can't always work, but that's just funny. Okay? That's not a really good one to point to. However, top left, I'm sending you a pipe bomb to your house. That one is definitely also a joke, because you wouldn't admit to a crime on Twitter. Well, I guess some people do these days, but they wouldn't, but that I don't think is okay. The top left one, I do not think is okay. I don't think it's okay. And, yes, racial slurs, that stuff, that's bad. Genuinely, fuck you guys, that's fine. Again, based on this shit. Like, genuinely fuck you guys, that is a very valid thing to say and think about the Euphoric Brothers. And we're gonna get into why they are even worse. We've only talked about the game so far. Rotten Hell, this game is completely unoriginal and a piece of shovelware, making other indie horror game developers look bad because of your shit show. If you just remove Rotten Hell, very valid. I don't support the Rotten Hell part. I think that's, again, you're wishing, really bad shit against someone, and I don't think that's fair. But if you get rid of that, very valid point. I actually wish they took that out, so this would have been a fucking fantastic point. I'm going to kill you with my bare fists. I hate your game. Again, that's definitely a meme, but it's still stupid. I can't condone that. You should be ashamed of yourself, you fat something. Sort your life out. I love that fucking quote. Putting merch looks like bollocks from Wish on a game that was defo made in 5 minutes. Your priorities in life are absolutely shambles. No matter how bad life gets, I can take solace in the fact I'm not you. Get a real job. Okay, that's kind of funny. I gotta be real. That's kind of funny. But no, yeah, I'm not okay with just the level of villainy in that. But no, yeah, the fucking calling out the merch shit, calling out the fact that the game is poorly made, calling out the fact that I mean, again, your priorities in life are absolutely in shambles. That I don't think is fine. But yeah, you're cranking out bad shit for profit. Yeah, that I don't think is okay. And then we just got an F slur, which is Twitter. So yeah, like this is not okay. I'm not okay with this type of behavior. I would never ever condone this kind of shit. Like, don't get this twisted whatsoever. I would never condone this type of behavior. The things they listed, I'm never okay with. It's just that I think people, and this is what they're trying to do. Like, I think the Euphoric Brothers are scum, but I don't think they're stupid. Like, people may think they're stupid just because, Garten of Banban exists. It's easy to think that they're just idiots, but I don't believe that to be the case. They know exactly what they are doing right now. They are bringing attention to the worst shit that they receive in a way to invalidate and discredit all of the very, very legitimate criticism that they get. That is what they're doing. This is a handful. Everything on this I have received in my time. I'm a fucking YouTuber and not a very big one. I have gotten all of this shit in my time. This is not, I know it's just a sample of examples. I've gotten all of this shit. I've gotten all of this shit. And that I would never use this as an excuse to discredit legitimate criticism that I receive. That is what they're trying to do here. They are trying to invalidate real criticism that they get. And this is only February 2nd. A lot has happened since then. So there's more. We got more. So, yeah, that's the first time they really acknowledged the hateful behavior that they have received. And again, they're allowed to do that. And they make a valid point. But they are absolutely using that just to discredit the other valid points against them. And again, we have a lot more that has happened since, and we're going to get into that. But I think we need to get into the other reason they get it this bad. We talked about how they crank out these games for money. That's obvious. They do that. And they don't even make their own fucking assets. They put the merch button on the front page of the first game before they even had an audience to sell to. Like, they are absolutely, I think, scum by everything we have gone over. But we haven't gotten to the really insensitive, outrageous game that they made prior to Garten of Banban. They've made a lot of games, for the record. This isn't their only fucking game before Banban. This game caught people's attention when Banban was blown up because it's still on Steam. I guess I'll give a slight trigger warning for this. Basically, this is a game about school shootings. So if you feel uneasy about that, then, But this has been public knowledge since Banban came out. People have talked about it. But if you're not on Twitter, you might not know about it. Basically, I won't call this a school shooting simulator because you are not the shooter. Basically, the way this game works, I haven't played it myself because I really don't want to, but I've looked into it a lot. Basically, the way this game works is you are playing as an innocent student, and a new student says he's going to shoot up the school if he doesn't make friends by the end of the week. So it is your goal to help this future shooter make friends. And being as fucking charitable as possible, I'm being very charitable. You technically have the positive goal. Like, your goal is to stop the school shooting from happening. That is, you have the positive goal. You are the positive person in this. However, this game is just really insensitive. Because, yeah, Random Stuff Gaming makes a point. We'll get to that just in a sec. This game, and for the record, let me make this clear. I am not opposed to dark or serious subject matter in video games. I have played a lot of video games about mental health, and although they are, like, more fantasy-based and they're really out there and insane and ridiculous, they're done well. Like, I'm an indie horror YouTuber. Let's use that as an example. Fucking Doki Doki uses mental illness in a way that I don't deem disrespectful. Cry of Fear tackles mental illness in a way that I would deem very respectful. Detention is a game I played recently, and I absolutely think that game uses dark subject matter in a really well done and respectful way. I am not opposed to dark or serious subject matter in media. Amori is another good example, yes. But this, first of all, why? You know, that's kind of just the why there. Why the fuck did you do this? What made you think this was okay in the slightest? But it's also just not... I know for a fact it doesn't handle its subject matter well enough. You know? And I'm not here to accuse anyone of anything. However, I would say this Steam page gives us a pretty good reason to believe that one of the Euphoric brothers should probably seek very serious, like, help. Like, really serious help. And we'll get to that in a sec. But yeah, basically, and there's a sequel, we'll get to this. Yeah, the game is basically, you try to prevent a school shooting from happening. And that's, you know, again, your goal is positive, but it's not treated properly. It's very problematic. And we will, again, get into the sequel that makes it much more problematic. And let's get into the features. Entertainment, okay, that's fine. Gen Z humor. Why does this school shooting game feature Gen Z humor? Not only is this the most how do you do fellow kids thing I've ever seen, Gen Z humor specifically, but why does this school shooting game have an emphasis of comedy? If they were to limit this list to 5 features, it would make it in there. Fucking the style of the music, the style of the visuals, that's not deemed as important as the Gen Z humor. Why is that there at all? Like, again, I'm not opposed to the idea of dark subject matter in media. School shootings in particular, though, is, like, really difficult to, like, portray in a respectful manner. You know what I mean? Like, this is... You picked, like, the iffiest subject possible, pretty much. But if you're going to do that, and, like, you're genuinely going to try it, you're going to try to tackle this in a respectful manner, you can't have humor as a part of the features. Like, that's not okay. It's just not. And, like, this isn't fucking PC gone mad. This isn't me being some sort of woke fucking leftist because I'm saying, oh god, these horrible people made media. Like, I know some people would have that fucking perspective. I'm calling out genuinely vile behavior because school shootings, that's where people fucking die. You know? That's how that works. This is awful. Like, this is heinous behavior. And I do believe it gets worse. Again, and just because now we're going to talk about one of the devs, I am not here to accuse people of anything. Like, not what I'm doing. But let's see what one of the 2 developers said about this game. I am Ferris, one of the Euphoric brothers, addicted to overthinking, lo-fi, and making video games. I decided to merge all 3 hobbies into one project, Thus, Introvert, a Teenage Simulator was born. This fucking game happened because of your overthinking? What were you thinking about, brother? New guys in school tells you he's going to shoot up the school. New guys in school tells you he's going to shoot up the school. This happened due to my overthinking? What do you mean? What did those thoughts consist of? And like, this isn't even, I'm not here to make fun of Ferris for this. I think they genuinely need fucking help. Like, not only, this isn't even a case of intrusive thoughts or anything, because this was a thought that was so reoccurring, they turned it into a video game. Like, it's, like, to some extent, not this fucking extent, but to some extent, violent behavior, like, thoughts, like, you can't prevent your thoughts, and violent or dangerous thoughts, they're called intrusive thoughts, coming up every now and then, that's a part of the human experience. It makes logical sense, because dark things happen, scary things happen, the world is fucking scary, terrifying things come into our minds sometimes. But this was so reoccurring, they are addicted to overthinking, that they turned it into a game. Like, lo-fi in video games, those are nice hobbies to have. Lo-fi music can be very beautiful, and I'm a video gamer myself. But that's the first one they said. I overthink so much that they made a game about school shootings. Like, this isn't okay. This is not okay. And, again, my charitability that I gave earlier goes away with the sequel. Because in this game, again, your goal is to stop the shooting from happening. That is the point. The point of Introvert, a Teenager Simulator, is you play as an innocent student in a school, and a new student comes in and says they are going to shoot up the school if they don't make friends by the end of the week. So your goal, although this is so insensitive, your goal is positive. But in the sequel, that goal just doesn't come to fruition. Because the plot of the sequel is that you and other survivors of the school shooting are going to therapy following the shooting. And, like, before I even get into this, the first game is so outrageous and insensitive. But, like, again, it has a positive goal and therefore serves a technical purpose, because there is a start and finish and a goal and a narrative to it that makes sense. The point of it is to stop a school shooting from happening. That is a positive outcome, and it has a plot to it. But this game, what is the point of it? I mean that literally, what is the point of it? Because the plot of this one is they survived, these people survived the school shooting, and now they're still alive. What is the story? What is the plot? Why does this game exist? What do you actually do with this? In Introvert Consequences, nice name, 4 high school shooting survivors move to a new city and attend a group therapy program that promises to heal the person in only 5 days. So they're keeping the same format. Five Nights at Freddy's type shit. Discover the secrets, situations, and people that await you in this surreal universe while trying to deal with the guilt and grief caused by the disturbing, unforgettable past. What is the point? Like, what does this do? The first game, the point is to, prevent the school shooting from happening. There is a plot there. The point of this game is these people are going to therapy. Why? Why is this a game? What do you do with this? Now, this game never came out, and I'm going to assume, this is an assumption because I don't know, I'm going to assume this game will not come out due to the success of Garten of Banban. This game would never be quite as successful, and they are churning out Garten of Banban like it's nothing, and they are making money off of that. I feel like they're trying to imply that they don't make money off of it, but they fucking do. I don't think this will come out because of that. But the fact that this sequel was planned, written, and fucking had a Steam page and everything, that means they, like, that shows a lack of, like, I won't say remorse, but, like, no, remorse. Because because of this sequel, you cannot write off the first game as an innocent mistake of the past. Not something they did one time and, like, moved on from and grew from, because they planned a fucking sequel and the Steam page is still up. Like, I don't think this is, like, forgivable as of now. Like, again, I believe in change. I'm a strong believer in change. Even when a lot of people say it's impossible, a lot of people, like, I am very anti, like, pile on people for mistakes of the past. That is something I'm, like, very adamantly against, and I always will be. But this isn't old information, and it's not something they've moved on from. It's not something they have apologized for. It's not even something they fucking acknowledge publicly. So I cannot forgive you for this because there's nothing to forgive. And I do not believe that you've changed from this point. And again, the first game, and therefore the second, came about because one of the devs thought about this way too fucking much that they basically just couldn't fucking stop themselves from making this, it seems. So, with this in mind, think about the fact that they made this and, take into account that small children have died in school shootings. Fucking really small kids, but not even just small kids, also the teachers, people fucking die in school shootings. So, let's take it back to the fucking, their claim of, they're getting too much hate and shit. Like, again, I have to use incognito mode, so Twitter will be, bright. Again, just warning. Like, I don't support this behavior regardless. Not even a little bit. This is not okay. I will never, ever condone or support or even remotely entertain the idea of death threats, harassment, and abuse being okay. But this type of shit isn't just because, they made a bad game. That's not what this is. Like, first of all, they engaged in scummy tactics with that game, so already there's more to it than just the game is something people don't like. But this, like, people on Twitter specifically, a lot of you guys probably are just finding out about some of this because people don't really talk about it on YouTube for reasons that I would say make sense. But on fucking Twitter, people have been talking about Introvert since Banban came out. Like, people know about it. And people that leave Steam reviews, all you have to do is go to the Euphoric Brothers Steam account, and you'll see it on there as well. So, using Twitter and Steam reviews as a reference, this happens because, and again, I don't encourage death threats. I'm not okay with that, and I don't want anyone to fucking twist my view on that. But I think the reason people find this okay, some people say this is okay, or some people feel that this is okay, is because you made a piece of media essentially fucking mocking kids that die at the hands of mass shooters. Like, this is not fucking okay. Like, I don't support death threats in any fucking context. Like, even the worst of people, because I think that's stooping to their level and just making yourself look bad. I don't support death threats in any sense. But these people are getting death threats. People are, referring to them so hatefully. But they made a game about school shootings and did it in such an insensitive way. And school shootings are a very real thing. They happen. So many kids have fucking died. Like, and like, people will say that they're getting this because of Banban. Because of Garten of Banban, they made a bad game. First of all, again, the scummy tactics that came in with that are worthy of really harsh criticism. But secondly, this is on Twitter and Steam specifically, referring to the screenshots that they chose to use. They chose to use these as evidence of this harassment. And it's real evidence, yes, but people on Twitter know about introverts. Again, a lot of you guys probably aren't on Twitter, or at the very least don't follow the indie horror space on Twitter. Please keep it that way. I actually fucking beg of you. But people on Twitter know about this and have known about it since Banban came out. Like, whenever the Euphoric Brothers call out their fucking harassment, there's always people in the replies saying they made a school shooting game. It happens all the time. Because that is such a valid fucking point. That is such a valid fucking point. Everyone on Twitter knows about this, and people on Steam that leave Steam reviews have very easy access to it. Everyone knows about it. That's why they get it as bad as they do. That is why they get it as bad as they do. And, of course, and now, over the last 24 hours, they have gone on a fucking tirade. Like, they are... I don't know how many people have been blocked in the last 24 hours, but it's a lot. I, of course, was one. I will, go to their, Twitter account on my actual account. Yep, Euphoric Brothers on Twitter. I can no longer look at it. That's why I've been using an incognito tab to open up these links that I have on my Google Doc. They blocked me, so that's epic. And like the thing is, I'm fine with them blocking me. I don't care. It doesn't obviously I don't care, but also I get it. You know, I get it. But let's get into why I don't get it. This is really fucking telling. Like, I think this is the most telling of how pathetic these devs are. And yeah, that's the end of that sentence. How pathetic these devs are. Some of you that are on Twitter might be familiar with this person, but in general, I'm going to assume you're not. If you've seen Yaz's latest video, he does mention this person. Someone who's really good with 3D models goes by the name of ML Spence. They're just named Spencer. But ML Spence on Twitter. They are really good with, 3D models and stuff like that. And, yeah. They are really good at this kind of stuff. And they called out the really poorly made models of Banban, which I haven't even fucking talked about. We've talked about how lazily made the games are and how scummy they are for that. We haven't even talked about how embarrassingly the models are made. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is fucking bad. This is fucking bad. But that's not the point I'm making right now. Let's look at the first fucking tweet. Let's let the Garten of Banban 2 critique thread begin. Euphoric Brothers, take notes. Here's a constructive criticism on the models. There are some, jokes here, for sure. Yeah. What did you do? How is this game even able to handle this? This is awful. I'm sorry, I know I said I would be constructive, but, what? Yeah, they break that fucking professional character sometimes. But it's valid in cases of this. But anyway, this is, real constructive criticism. Straight up, it is. It's calling out on the poorly made models, and there's actually, information on here on how to make it better. Hang on, let me, scroll a little bit. Yeah, there's even, ML Spence even, tweaks the models and fucks with the models to, show how to improve it. This is actually constructive criticism. And, that's a positive thing. But, of course, the devs blocked them. While on their tirade. The devs blocked them. And, yeah, the devs just fucking said, fuck off. And, obviously you have every right to block whoever the actual fuck you want. But Hi, ML Spence. Okay, that was a weird coincidence. Hi, Spence or Spencer. I don't know what I should call you. Sorry, but yeah, like I understand why I was blocked. I said what I read out. If for those of you that weren't here, I read out what got me blocked earlier. I basically made a joke about how I love that they keep making bad content because then I can keep making content on it and then make more money than them. That's what I said. I'm so glad I can make more content than them. Sorry, that I can make content on them to make more money than them. So yeah, I was being mean. That was like the first time I ever chose to be mean. So like, it's fine. It's whatever. I still think it's funny. But like, although there are like, again, breaks in what I would call professional character in this, you know, with the whole fucking, what did you do? But like, this is real constructive criticism. It just is. Especially when like Spence is going as far as to like really show how to do better, you know? So like, this case of blocking is just really pathetic. Like, we've already seen that they cannot take criticism. We looked at the when a new mascot horror game meme. You know, we looked at how they tried to fucking ignore real criticism by pointing to the death threats. But this is the piece of gum? Oh my god, I haven't even seen this part. This is just a piece of fucking gum, which there's like 5 of in that sequence. Oh my fucking god. Oh yeah, and the beanie, I have seen that one. Bird up, everyone. Like, this is legitimately constructive criticism. And they blocked this person. And it's like constructive criticism from someone that knows their shit. They're good with this stuff. Like, you can tell because we looked at the actual constructive criticism. They understand this kind of stuff. And they weren't even being really mean about it. Like, just fucking... Why? Oh yeah, they also... This isn't, like, as noteworthy. Just because they didn't even make any fucking content on it. And... you know, we were talking about Spence because they gave constructive criticism. But unfortunately, no one in my circle has been spared. Because, your boy Pastor has been blocked. Literally never fucking talks about this game. All he said was, I would recommend you don't buy this game. That's pretty much what he said. So, yeah. And pretty much all of us have gotten ripped. Like, gone. It's, yeah, this is, yeah, they've gone fucking crazy. They've gone fucking crazy. Yeah, they've lost it. Like, they have lost it. And now, okay. And for the record, let's just keep in mind, like, you know, why I'm making points here, you know? Like, I talked about introvert, unbelievably disrespectful, the scummy tactics used for Garten of Banban, the releasing of a really rushed game with a merch button, and then less than 2 months later, reaching this shit out with, sorry, I don't have a script, I'm just going off of, you know, what I wanted to say. The Garten of Banban 2 was released in less than 2 months, and it costs real money, which makes, like, no fucking sense. And now the final thing, or, like, the final... Okay, again, I have to use an incognito tab. This will be very bright. They are, in fact, leaving Twitter now. And I really can't support the way they went about this, like, at all, but I'm gonna read this out for you guys. We are leaving Twitter temporarily. As lots know, we've been getting tons of hate since Garten of Banban released. But what a lot don't know is what's been happening behind the scenes. The situation has escalated so much that it's now affecting our own and family's safety. I don't really believe this. Don't really believe this, if I'm being entirely honest. But, you know, it's entirely valid to, you know, want to dip out of social media because of, the backlash and shit. We have endured a lot mentally, but when it comes to receiving physical threats that reach our personal life and family, that is the end line for us on Twitter. I mean, again, everyone gets this. So, like, yeah, you should leave because, you know, if you can't handle this, you shouldn't be in the public eye. That's genuinely how I feel. I don't endorse this behavior, but if this is something you cannot handle, then I think you shouldn't be on Twitter. I genuinely feel that way. Like, I'm sure I haven't gotten what they've gotten. I'm very confident saying that. But, like, I don't think you realize, like, just how much this comes with just being an online content creator. If you cannot handle this kind of shit, you shouldn't be online. Obviously, not to mention all sorts of other harassment that has been going on since the game released. We've already talked about why I don't endorse harassment. I think harassment is a bad thing. But I have a sneaking suspicion that what they deem harassment isn't actually harassment. And since the game released, there's a lot of fucking reasons you've gotten shit since the game released. To address the elephant in the room, what caused all of this is our game becoming too popular and successful for certain big figures in the toxic part of the indie horror community. They have continuously weaponized their massive followings against us. You have 8,000 Twitter followers. Yeah has 20. Pastor also has about 20. But, like, fam, you are big now. You are big in the indie horror space. You are huge in the indie horror space, as a matter of fact. But people don't respect you because you're scum. Like, that's how it fucking works. That's how it fucking happens. Like, that is just how it happens. Like, you guys are huge. Like, Garten of Banban is the biggest indie horror release of this year. And everyone knows about it, and everyone is talking about it. You have over 8,000 Twitter followers. You have over 70,000 on YouTube. You probably have a few thousand on Steam, even though no one fucking follows on Steam. No one ever hits that follow button on Steam. That's not a thing that fucking happens. But I'm sure you have that too. Like, you guys are big. You guys are prominent. You're just not respected, and there's a reason for that. Everything I've fucking gone over. It is sad how some of their fans follow their lead blindly with complete disregard to the morality of their actions and how genuinely awful/toxic those people are. We hope the community will wake up and change this soon. Now, this sets me off. Not because of me, obviously, because I don't think they care about... Yeah, they chose to block me, but I don't think they care who I am. But, like, I'm friends with the people that they are referring to. Yeah. For example, and as it's the biggest example, it has really gone out of his way to avoid harassment to these devs. He has gone to great extent to avoid that happening. Again, it just so happens he is popular because he is skilled and talented and a good guy, and people respect him also for those reasons. You just don't have that. You just do not have that. That is all it is. That is all it is. Like, this pisses me off. This really fucking pisses me off. Like, this idea that the fan base of the people they're fucking mad at are blindly following them, ignoring their morality, engaging in, or like, I shouldn't say behavior, but endorsing toxicity and bad behavior. No! That isn't fucking happening. Okay, no, everyone has fans that engage in bad behavior. That's just how it fucking works, though. If you get any group of thousands upon thousands of people, in some cases hundreds of thousands, if you're like, yeah, then yeah, there's gonna be some people in there that do bad shit. But yeah, again, has gone to such extent to avoid that happening. And you guys are scumbags. That's the reason it happens. Like, that is the reason it happens. This does not happen because Garten of Banban is a bad game. Like, that is not why. This does not happen because Garten of Banban is a bad game. That has happened for sure. They have definitely gotten, like, tweets and replies and comments and shit like that because of just Garten of Banban. That has definitely happened. But that's not like the primary cause, and it's not like a great source of this. Like, the reason this happens so much is because of their really scummy tactics relating to Garten of Banban, and the release of Garten of Banban, but also in the case of people on Twitter primarily, people know about shit like Introvert. And again, that was Introvert released in 2021, and people fucking, like, and people, oh my god, like, people, you can't forgive Introvert because Introvert was released in 2021, and the sequel also got a Steam page, was planned, and is arguably worse because it's a fucking, it's fucking the original about a school shooting, but you take away, you know, the fucking plot to it, the story to it, the purpose, the actual positive ending. It's insane. Oh god, the use of the word surviving is insane. We've been surviving. Surviving. I survived backlash on Twitter. I survived Twitter. That's so good. We've been surviving all the endless attacks here, but as mentioned earlier, our safety is now in question. I just refuse to entertain this idea. If any harm reaches us, we will be referencing everything that has transpired and the people involved when we talk to the authorities. Am I gonna be in a fucking... Am I gonna be filed in a police report if the Euphoric brothers get a little bit of harassment on Twitter? Is that what's gonna happen here? Is gonna have to... Is the purple dog gonna have to show up in court because the Euphoric brothers got told KYS on Twitter? Like, what the fuck? If any harm reaches us, we will be referencing everything that has transpired and the people involved when we talk to authorities. What a bold fucking claim. It's worth mentioning that this is all against two brothers in school working nonstop and completely alone on a 100% personal budget. Literally shut the fuck up, you fuck. Oh, hey, Banban's kissing Jumbo Josh. Yeah. Like, literally shut the fuck up. Literally shut the fuck up. Like, I have so much to say about that one fucking sentence. This makes me so fucking mad. Two brothers in school. Let's get into this. Hang on. Two brothers, really, like, they absolutely want to emphasize the fact that they're a two-dev team. Scott was a one-dev team. Hollow Knight, one of the most critically acclaimed indie titles, made by 3 people. Cry of Fear, made by 4 people. Stardew Valley, pretty sure that was 1 person. Outlast, that had 10. That's still a small fucking team. Undertale and Deltarune, 1 person, including a load of shit, such as, like, the iconic music was even done by the same person. Yeah, Pizza Tower was a few people. Cuphead, I believe, was 3. Choo Choo Charles, I believe, was 1. Like, I refuse to entertain the idea that there only being 2 devs is, like, a valid point. Yeah, originally Minecraft was, like, crafted by Notch, and then I think he had 1, I thought it was 2 people, but yeah, like, I refuse to entertain the idea that that there only being 2 people is a good point. In school, that is unbelievably misleading. They are late into college. I know this because they have been in college since 2021. So, I feel like that is very misleading. They are not high school students, and they aren't even freshman college students. They went into college, I believe, in 2021. So, 2 brothers in school. That is very misleading. Working nonstop. I guess that's possible. Honestly, I would say that's possible. Working nonstop. I believe that to be possible. However, you worked nonstop for 2 months and tried to release a game that you didn't even make the assets for $7. Like, I don't believe you're working nonstop, first of all, because again, you didn't even have to make the fucking assets. You didn't make the assets! You didn't make the assets, and you did the programming, and it's poorly done. It's bad. The game is beatable in 15 minutes now. I haven't speedran the game on this channel in quite some time, so I don't know how much people generally here would know about that. Like, this game is easy to beat in less than 20 minutes. And the world record has dropped to 15, purely because the game is broken. That is the reason. The game is fucking broken, and that's the only thing you had to do with the making of it. You fucked it. Take this L and move on. Just quit fucking whining. And completely alone, fuck yourself, on a 100% personal budget. Okay, where does that budget come from? You absolutely make a pretty... Okay. You have absolutely made a good amount of money off YouTube AdSense. You have churned out quite a few Garten of Banban videos. One of them, I think, has 1 million views or something. So, you know, you made money off AdSense. Garten of Banban 2. Yes, there are people refunding it because it is a terrible game. But you have absolutely made money on Garten of Banban 2 because it costs money. Garten of Banban on mobile. I don't know if someone can verify this. Please let me know. But Garten of Banban is on mobile, and I bet you it has ads. It might be a free game, but I bet you the mobile port has ads on it. And they have their merch store that they plastered on the front page. So, I don't care if you're working on a 100% personal budget. Everyone does that. Everyone fucking does that. If you backtrack, you'll find that we've harmed no one and did absolutely nothing wrong. All we did was release a free game. Are you fucking me? What do you want about? If you backtrack, you'll find we've harmed no one and did absolutely nothing wrong. You made a game about school shootings, brother. All we did was release a free game. This came out a week after Banban 2, which is $7! What are you on about? If you backtrack, which we certainly did this fucking stream, all we did was release a free game, you hurt no one, nothing wrong, not even just barely anything wrong, nothing wrong, nothing wrong. Not a single thing? You can't think of one? I can think of one. You know, because of the pew-pew moment. You know, the moment where they had the ha-ha lols in a story referencing the fucking mass shooting which actually occurs in the real world. That's a thing that fucking happens, man. Kids have been murdered at young ages in fucking mass shootings in a place that they're supposed to be fucking safe, that they have to go to learn shit at a very, very young age. You made a game about that and used comedy as one of your fucking features, and you've done nothing wrong, sirs. What do you mean? Oh my God. That's just insane. That's insane. All we did was release a free game. Even that's a lie. Like, if you backtrack, you'll find that we've harmed no one and did absolutely nothing wrong. That's bullshit, but we can fucking ignore that part. We can fully ignore that part, because all we did was release a free game. Banban came on March 3rd. This is a lie. This is a lie. We are not closing the account to prevent impersonation. I guess that's a smart move. A lot of people would have done it. There's definitely going to be people that do anyway. Nothing will change regarding the game. Development of Garten of Banban will continue as normal. We're not giving up our dream. What is your dream here? Just to make enough money off game development to make that your job? Because that's a fair dream, but you're doing it in a fucked way. You're doing it in a fucked way. Like, I can't even... There's so much to dissect here. Like, I genuinely, truly believe these guys are scummy. Like, they didn't just make a bad game. They are scumbags. They are scumbags. They fucking... Hang on. Okay, I'm a quick... I haven't been checking chat, obviously. I'm fucking talking about this. Hey, Moon Pizza. Hey, Preston. I don't know if I said hi to you. I don't know. There's 1,300... Why are there 1,300 people here? Okay. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining. Fucking hell. But hey, Dags. Okay, you're still... I don't know if you came and... I don't know if you left and came back, but whatever. Go off. I am! Like... Pop off. No, I mean... If anyone wants to challenge me on anything I've said, then I'll fucking... hey, Kremby as well. Hello, everyone. If anyone wants to challenge me on anything I've said, I'm here to fucking reply to that. Let me in. Okay, sure, yeah. Dags wanted to talk. I did say in our little group chat earlier, if anyone wants to pop in at some point and we can have a little talk about this as well, that's cool. Let's do that. Dags, I'm going to assume it's fine that I just call you. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, buddy.
Why are you talking so badly about my game?
Dags, we're not... I wasn't even going to talk about that.
Oh man, this is absolutely insane. I don't understand what their point was on Twitter. I don't know what was the breaking point for them either.
I guess it was the refunds. I don't know.
Was it the refunds or was it the trademarking?
I think it was.
I mean, they blocked me, so like they might
blocked
actually
everyone. I
know
saw there's this FNAF account I saw with 150 followers that got blocked.
Really?
Yes.
Why? That they even ever interacted with you, Fork Brothers?
I don't know if they interacted directly, but they did make fun of it. Like, they did make fun of it, and that's how they got blocked. But again, like, I don't... Look, I feel up my own ass calling myself a prominent figure, but, like, people know who I am, and people watch me...
figure in the Garten of Banban community.
Yeah, like, people know you and watch your content and know about your Banban content. Same goes for me. Same goes for, Pastor, not the same title, but obviously very big, prominent figure. David, again, good numbers on streams lately, absolutely. His Banban video recently was really big. But, like, this fucking, like, and other like, I think the Twitter account FazFacts got blocked, but they have, like, 50,000 followers, and people in the FNAF space know them. But
FNAF Funny still isn't blocked, so I could still view the Euphoric Brother tweets on that.
Yeah, I've been opening incognito tabs, which has been pissing people off because that means I have to use light mode by default, but...
Man,
like,
I didn't really think about it in that perspective, and I feel a lot of people are going to side with them because of what they said.
Yes, they know exactly what they're doing. They are what they're doing is they're sorry, I've said so much shit in the last hour. I'm all over the place right now, but that what they're obviously, and they did this before. Like, we looked at the tweet from February. They've done this before. What they tried to do is what they try to do is they reference the worst shit that they get. That's definitely the only stuff they screenshot, and they use that to deter the attention away from all the real criticism they get for very valid reasons.
And the criticism that they get isn't even that bad. Like, if the worst that you get is I am going to send a pipe bomb to your house, that I don't know. Like, I've gotten way worse before I was even a public figure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more so. I think the point is more so just like, how much it happens, but like again, like you're a YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber. We've all seen everything they've gotten. Maybe not to the same degree and like of consistency and stuff like that, but we've all gotten what we've seen them get.
Of course.
So like, and that's why I said I think it's good that they're logging off Twitter, not because I fucking side with them, but because I think if this is the kind of shit you can't handle, you shouldn't be online.
Worse is the thing. Like that's not even a condonement for it. I think it should not get worse. But the more it's just literal general rule of the internet. The more you draw attention to something, the more people are going to poke at you with it because they know that it gets a reaction out of you. That's how lolcows are that's how lolcows are birthed. You know what I mean?
Right.
We might get like if the Euphoric Brothers don't play their cards right, they could literally end up exactly like Yandere Dev.
I mean, there's an argument to be made that like right now they're in a worse position because people have like at the peak of hatred, they're not there yet. But no one talks about Yandere Dev anymore. No one fucking cares. People talk about them constantly.
You're actually really right about that.
Like right now, they are getting it worse because Yandere Simulator has been in development hell forever. I don't think it'll ever come out. But like that's besides the point. Yandere Dev has been forgotten about. So like right now,
I don't know. There might be a lot of Yandere Dev A logs still out there. There's not really that many before that I know of.
Yeah. Well, they both receive hate for their behavior surrounding children.
Oh man.
Like the Euphoric Brothers, I don't think they want to diddle kids. I haven't gotten that inclination yet. But I knew one of them wanted to shoot a load of them. That's something I've gotten. Like it again. Like seriously. It's not even just the fact that they made the school shooting game. It's that they said, this happened because I'm addicted to overthinking, and I had to make this game.
I was kind of a defender of that game at first because I saw it just like as a way of creative expression for something like that. But then they described a lot of other things that I didn't know about the game, and I was like, yeah, this is probably not one of the best things to do because I feel a game about that, even like with like black comedy and they're like the dark humor, I feel that could work in some scenarios because it can make it feel a little more real, but at the same time there's still a time and a place for it. If it's just like joke upon joke throughout the entire game, and granted I haven't played the game so I don't know if that's the case, but if it's one of the selling points, then
like, that's why I had my preface. Like I think like I am very much not opposed to the idea of dark humor, dark humor. I'm not opposed to that idea at all. I like edgy jokes, and I'm not opposed to the idea of dark and serious subject matter in media. Like one of the things I brought up, your fucking favorite was Cry of Fear. I think they handled that perfectly. I think Doki Doki uses mental illness in a tool that isn't offensive. I think Omori is like the most famous example of indie horror mental illness treatment. I think it's great at doing that at the very least. It's just that I think, you know, if you're going to handle serious subject matter, you have to do it right. And I know for a fact they didn't. I have not played the full game by myself, but I have looked into it greatly because this is what I've talked about all fucking year is this game and these devs. Like, but like all you really have to do is look at the Steam page because it says Gen Z humor on it. Why does it say that? Also, we didn't even watch the trailer on stream. We've watched it another time. The trailer is also bad. It's like a perfect encapsulation of why, if you're gonna handle serious subject matter like this, what you really have to do is portray it in a respectful, serious manner. And the trailer really just goes to show that like this isn't like a well handled representation of like a shooter's mind or why shootings happen and that kind of stuff, which isn't surprising obviously, but like it really shows it. Like the opening line is this really I don't think any of the Euphoric Brothers did the voice acting in this one. I wouldn't say it's as bad as Banban, but the voice acting it's so melodramatic bullshit. It starts off with it's something like, I'm new in school and I don't have any friends, and if I don't make friends by the end of the week, I'm going to shoot up the school.
Is that really how it opens?
It's basically that.
That's crazy.
We could watch it on stream, and I can screen share it to you if you want. It's really it's bad. It's bad. All right, chat. We're gonna watch. Is it like the 2015 game Hatred? I don't think it's that egregious, just because Hatred is about, committing the action yourself. But they're
Yeah.
they're offensive
Well,
for.
honestly,
Yeah, I don't know.
honestly, like Hatred, that concept can be done good. Like I think Postal, the first Postal, does that really well. It's just Hatred. It was just like people didn't like that game because it took Postal and somehow made it more edgier, but they made it like a cringe edgy.
Yeah.
Like the entire point of Postal 1 was that it was supposed to be something super shocking, but it was meant to do it in a way to where it was meant to be somewhat taken seriously and somewhat meant to be taken as a joke. It's like the 90s edge, like completely encapsulated. And even the devs of Postal don't even like that game anymore, not because they regret making it, but because they don't find it shocking in today's age anymore. Which I don't really think. Like I think. But anyways, yeah. Side tangent aside, what is this?
Yeah,
let's watch this.
It. Audio balancing might be a bit difficult for me, so sorry about that, chat.
Back to our convo, I guess. Forgot to tell you.
It's already bad. Did you hear that fucking giggle?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just watch. I'll let it run. I'll let it run. Sorry.
This guy sounds like the person that voices Garvey in Dormitibus.
Yeah, I mean, there's similarities, I guess.
Back to our convo, I guess. Forgot to tell you, my name is Chris. I also forgot to tell you, I've moved around a lot. Never got a chance to make any friends. If I don't make any friends in the first 5 days, I will shoot up the school.
No way. No way.
It's so unrealistic.
It is. Why would you admit to this? Like, are you stupid?
It's so bad. And also, what makes me really sad is how good the music is. The lo-fi music is so nice. But
it does sound pretty good.
It's so... I need to reload the thing. I'm sorry, I just love that line so much.
Moved around a lot. Never got a chance to make any friends. If I don't make any friends in the first 5 days, I will shoot up the school.
Ain't no way. This is... It opens like a trailer to a Pixar movie.
It's literally... What makes it so funny is that, like, the character is, like, explaining the mechanics. Because why is the future shooter specifically saying, if I don't make friends by the end of the first 5 days? Who the fuck talks like that?
What did it be by the end of the week?
Yeah, why not say by the end of the week? Or if I don't make friends soon.
In 5 nights.
Yeah, if I don't make friends soon.
And Freddy Fazbear on the school.
or just leave it at, if I don't make friends. Like... yeah, because the way the game works is you have to do it by the end of the 5 days. But the fact that they included that in the character's dialogue is so funny. Anyway, but there's more. There's a whole minute left.
Can you be my friend? In the first 5 days, I will shoot up the school. Can you be my friend?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the place of learning and knowledge, the school.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The school.
The school.
Knowledge.
It's like what the Baldi's Basics stuff would have made if they were like 13.
Yeah, it does remind me of Baldi's Basics, which is meant to be a parody of edutainment games. This is legendary shit right here. Again, like, and what's really interesting is, like, I'm almost sad that this dev team doesn't make good games, honestly, because their pixel art is totally fine. Their, like, environment as far as pixel art is totally fine. Their lo-fi music slaps, but they decided to make Garten of Banban.
Well, they decided to make Egghead Gumpty first.
That's true. They do that as well. Yeah. This trailer's great. I love it. Let's keep going.
School.
Oh boy.
Oh hey, you're the new guy. guy.
That's Banbalina's voice actor.
I don't think so.
No, that's definitely Banbalina's voice actor. They sound exactly the same.
Let's hear it again.
Hey. Oh, hey. You're the new guy. The neat one.
Yeah, Chad, can you back me up on that? That sounds exactly like Banbalina.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't really think it sounds that similar, but it's definitely more than possible. So fair enough.
I'm sure you're bored as hell too. Like, who on this planet would enjoy
Yep,
hanging out with such
everyone's agreeing with me.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
would enjoy hanging out with such a boring loser like Chris?
I guess you can think of this as an invitation to our friend group.
We are the boss in this school.
What?
Yeah.
Man, what
Yeah,
a trailer.
It's amazing that this trailer kind of makes it seem like it's okay, you know? But after the first 20 seconds, they don't mention again that this is about school shootings.
A quirky adventure of
Wait, does
trying
the sequel
to
have
stop.
a trailer? I think it does. We need to watch that. I don't know if I've probably seen it at some points, but nice.
at
It's
it.
even longer. Let's go, gamers.
God.
Let's go, baby. Oh, it starts with the police at the school. Love that.
Oh, that's great.
Also, for a chat that wasn't here earlier, yes, there is a sequel. There's a Steam page for the sequel, and I would say it's more insensitive, but this game was never made.
That's wild.
Yeah, this game was never made, and with the success of Banban, I assume it won't be made. But I think that's the only reason. If Banban didn't blow up, I think this would have come out.
Probably.
I think they would have doubled down on this. You know, this is their true passion project. People have been throwing around that word. This is the true passion project.
Yeah, you're not wrong. The Euphoric Brothers.
What was their logo showed up for like a half a second?
Yeah,
That was,
That's funny.
That was weird. I think they tried to make it go with the music.
We're moving someplace new. Somewhere to start fresh. I found a group therapy program that promises full
Why do they sound this way? Okay.
we
we
still
will
talk
watch
about
this trailer, but
the event.
there's over 1,000 people here, which is wild. So I just want to say this for anyone that wasn't here when we were going over this. Introvert. Again, if I'm going to be like very, very charitable, Introvert isn't as bad as it could have been because you do not play as the shooter. You know, your goal in Introvert is to prevent the shooting from happening, and you are not the shooter. So like at the very, very least is that like the outcome is meant to be positive. Like you have the positive goal at the very least. So like I still think it's insensitive because like it's taking serious subject matter and really fucking it up. But yeah, it's really fucking it up. But at the very least, it has like a purpose, and the purpose is positive. In this one though, it follows the bad ending of the first one. The shooting did happen, and those that survived it, which realistically in a school shooting there would be a lot of those. I don't understand how fucking small this school is, but whatever.
It's as small as the Banban kindergarten.
True.
They have a school where there's key card operated doors, but they have a cafeteria of 3 benches and 2 vending machines.
That's exactly what it is. Yes. But no, yeah. But this sequel, the shooting did happen. The bad ending happened.
Okay, I don't know if we've like really went into this yet, but the idea that the first game existed is crazy. The idea that there's even sequel material there is even more wild, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. But here's the thing: there is no sequel material. That's what makes this so fucking weird. Like,
Yeah,
the point of this game is that the survivors of the shooting move to a new town and attend a group therapy program together. That
Yeah,
is
what
the
is-
entire basis of the
What is-
game.
What is the gameplay?
What is the game? What do you do? What is the
you
goal?
need to do it? Do you need to stop another one and it sets up the third game when you
That-
get the bad
That'd
ending?
be flames. But yeah, like there is that. Like you make a good point. There is no fucking material for a sequel. They just really wanted to, I guess. Yeah.
That's insane to me.
Like the entire basis of the first game is a shooting is going to occur and it's your goal to stop it. Really insensitive how they did it, but like it makes like logical sense, you could say. But this game is about after the shooting happened, the survivors go to therapy. That's the entirety of it. Why? Like, I don't know. Let's keep watching the trailer though. I think I've seen this once, but I don't remember it. So maybe we'll get some more information on this. Well, actually, I do know there's like really weird things in here. So let's see what there is to offer.
Somewhere to start fresh. I found a group therapy program that promises full recovery in only 5 days. So that's all what we're gonna be doing in this city.
That's more of a scam than Banban 2. A 5-day group
what?
therapy session that guarantees healing by the end of it.
Yeah, what did
Yeah, I don't know about that. Do they just kill you?
the group therapy is going to Banban's kindergarten?
Fucking facts. Also, I think a couple people called
What-
this out. Why?
The euphoric
what
cinematic.
what is this thing?
What is what?
Like,
That's Jumbo Josh, bruh.
I was thinking Stinger Flynn, but sure.
Stinger Flynn. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name for Stinger
Yeah.
Flynn.
Why is this guy in here? Why is he
Why
in the
is
group
Stinger
therapy
Flynn here?
session with the guys who survived a school shooting? Why is this here?
What if Garten of Banban is actually connected in universe to this?
I really want it to be. If I'm being entirely honest, I would kill for that.
I
Oh,
found
what
a group therapy program that promises full recovery in only 5 days. So that's all what we're gonna be doing in this city.
She's gone, man. There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry.
Is
going on?
this what is going on here?
I'm really confused.
Whatever.
Why is he still there?
Yeah, I guess he's a main character.
Is he like a figment of the protagonist's
I was
imagination or
thinking
something?
that. I was wondering, is this like a representation of something?
It has to be either that or the Garten of Banban civilization has like been integrated into the real world.
I mean, you know what? Oh man, this would be so good. I wish Ferris voiced Banban instead of Geppo, because Ferris was the one that said he wanted to. Okay, he didn't say he wanted to. Ferris was the one that said the overthinking thing about the school shooting game. It would have been so funny if we could have canonized Banban as a school shooter. That would have been so good.
Oh,
That would have been
God.
so good. Why did it have to be the other guy?
you gotta stop. Oh. I mean, Banbalina is canonized as one of the students.
Banbalina is canonized as one of the students?
Yeah, they share the same voice actor.
Oh, right. Oh, my God. Wait, Banbalina gets shot in Banban 3. Oh, no.
Oh no, maybe that's how her spirit got into there.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
It'd be
Also-
so funny if there's the Euphoric Brothers cinematic universe. Imagine in Banban 3 we find notes from like the juvenile detention center about Egghead Gumpy.
Oh, God.
4 Happyville survivors. The 4 Happyville survivors.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
The-
whoa, whoa, whoa,
The
whoa.
sound is called Happyville.
Yeah, which is like they really wanted to
It couldn't-
how
it
melodramatic this is.
It couldn't have been more subtle.
Wait, hang on. I was joking about the fact that there were only 4 survivors of this school shooting because that's very unrealistic. I thought this just centers around 4 of them. It literally says the 4 survivors.
What is this bro's KD?
Like, yeah, this would That's so fuck.
I'm
This-
sorry. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I'm too unfiltered today.
Nah, it's cool. Hey, they started it. But anyway, like, that would be, like, literally the most that would probably be the most deadly school shooting in history if this is more than, if this school had, what, more than a classroom's worth of people? That would be, like, literally the most deadly school shooting in history.
Someone in chat just said squad wipe.
No, stop.
Oh no! Stop.
No.
Oh, we're no better than them.
Hey, we didn't make the game.
Okay.
However, their game, Introvert is free, and I've already made money off this stream. So, I
Yeah.
have made money off school shootings. Well, I already did that, actually. I'd made the FNAF
Oh yeah,
animation
you.
on school shooting.
Yeah, you.
I love that this is my thing now. Lovely. Let's keep going.
Yeah. This is your thing outside of Garten of
It's-
Banban.
Yeah, oh, man.
This is what you're
You're
known
all over
for.
the news.
Hang on. What line did I just hear? What line? Hang on. Whoa. Hang on.
You're all over the news.
You're all of the... Yes, school shootings, I imagine, would generally be on the news. Is this, like, noteworthy?
Why? Yeah. Why is that something that they need to bring up?
You're all over the news. You know, that shooting.
They say it.
Whatever.
They say it so passive aggressively too.
That's true. Someone makes a decent point in chat. Spring Bonnie Story, the animation that I covered in that video, is at least trying to spread a message about how to stop school shootings. Yeah, it sucks and it's insensitive because of how bad it sucks, but that is probably more fucking positive than, like, this.
Yeah. And even then, like, that was obviously made by, like, a child who probably didn't know any better.
Yes,
Or
and
at
no.
least
I've
someone who's,
I've
like-
gotten into the lore of it. I don't know if it matters right now, but, like, yes, and
Okay.
you're right and wrong about that. It's complicated.
I'll take your word for it.
We need to move on somehow. We need to keep going.
Hey, I think that girl's into you. Since
What?
What?
Why are they all blue now? Has anyone mentioned that? They
I
weren't
don't-
blue in the first one.
They weren't. Oh wait, they weren't. Maybe that's symbolism of how they're sad.
Oh.
That honestly might be what it is, and that's lame as fuck. But wait, did you hear that fucking last line that I was in disbelief over?
What?
hey, I think that girl's into you. Since you both are mute, maybe you should give this a shot.
Wait. Oh no.
Since you both are viewed?
This is gonna.
What?
Oh god, this game is gonna be ableist too, isn't it?
What? I don't get it.
See, I think that girl is into you since you're both mute.
Oh. I thought you said since you're both viewed.
No, since you're both mute. Oh no. Oh no. That's not inherently ableist, for the record. That's not what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
there's no way they did.
Some
this
people
well.
just like sometimes stop talking after traumatic
There's-
events.
That's also true.
Like that was like a big key point of Amori.
Right. Yeah. But oh my. Oh no.
But yeah, this is absurd.
Oh god. Also, for the record, I think that girl is into you because you're both mute. Raise your standards, please. Like, what do you mean? Like,
How are you gonna rizz up someone if you don't even talk though?
I hate that. Why'd you have to use that terminology? Riz
And
up.
like I said, I have no filter right now. I'm so sorry.
I'm
This
not,
is
I'm
going
not
to
even,
get like
I'm not even calling you out for being insensitive. I just hate that you use that fucking word.
Oh my god, I don't know, man.
Anyway, let's see how they.
Oh, our careers are ruined.
Nah, it's fine.
That girl's into you. Since you both are mute, maybe you should give this a shot.
Wait, what did the notes say?
Press E to smoke a Cuban
What?
cigar with Sir Komodo. Is that a Sir Komodo dragon?
What if we were both cows eating grass together? That is Riz. You're not Dags. You were wrong. The Riz charts.
This is the most realistic interpretation of like a note I have seen. This is something I could actually see someone giving to someone they like. This is like the most realistic thing from this entire game series so far.
What is this? What is wrong with these people? I would bet every cent that I've made from covering Garten of Banban, I would bet on the devs being virgins. I would bet all of that. That's
there's
so
nothing wrong with that.
fucking. Okay, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Well, actually, no. If you try not to be and you fuck it up over the course of many years, I think that's worth being made fun of. I'm partially. No, I am kidding.
Yeah.
Fine, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Wait, you're right. Oh wait, no, you were right. You were right about it. Press E to smoke a Cuban cigar with Sir Komodo Dragon. What a badass name.
Is this like an Andrew Tate reference?
I don't think Andrew Tate was popular when this was made.
That's
But
it's really funny though.
that's actually a really good point, though. Hang on, wait. Yeah, because he's Cobra Tate at Cobra Tate.
Yeah.
That's actually wait. That's actually a really interesting point. Huh.
Well.
Nice. I like that. The fucking these people that lost all their loved ones to a shooting go to Andrew Tate and he says, "You're sad? Stop being sad. It's a sign of weakness. I want you to go to the shooter, look him dead in the eyes, and hit him in the face, and then fuck his mom."
So real. Huh.
He's T-posing! It ends with a
Oh my
T-pose! Is anything gonna happen? Oh my god! What's the point of that?
What is this game?
The music cuts out, it does a little glitch effect, and then there's this bald blue man fucking who looks like he's a pretty fat ass, actually. Like, you can kind of see the only curvature on that side of his body. I think man's got cake, and he's T-posing.
This is so Gen Z humor.
Yeah, wait, hang on. I don't remember the description of this one. I remember what the game is. Is there anything weird about it? I should actually hang on. I probably should look into if this Discord is still open. It is.
It is.
I've never tried joining it. I feel like I might have to.
You're gonna get banned on site.
Yeah, I would just get banned. We'll look into that later. Gen Z humor is still on here. In fact, is this just copy and pasted? I think this part is completely copy and pasted. Oh, we still got the okay, so this is actually interesting. Cuz like I don't know how old the devs are and shit like that, but this came out exactly 2 years and 1 day before Banban 2.
Oh my god.
But
they're not that coordinated.
It says pretty much exactly 2 years ago he's 19. So I'm wondering if that means they're 21 and probably almost done university. I imagine that means.
Yeah. I mean, 19 isn't that old to be still in school.
Oh no, of course not. Of course not. Well, if like in high school, that would mean you fucked up a few times. But
yeah, well, I'm gonna be 18 when I graduate from high school.
No, yeah, that's totally fine. Of course. Hang on.
I haven't like been held back.
I didn't know this. Ferris made this game. I guess I was so distracted by the part where he admitted to wanting to shoot up a school. I have developed this game completely by myself, except for some audio songs and the voice acting. So, Geppo, you're on the better side of history, brother. No disrespect to Geppo for this one.
Geppo is also Mr. Banban. How can I disrespect him?
Facts. After releasing a lot of failed commercial games, I guess that's true. I realized that I don't care about money. Oh my god, I realized that I don't care about money and that what I really want is to create my own universe and community. This actually is their only passion project. Holy fuck. That's so disturbing. I hate that.
Does that mean like Geppo is the one mostly behind Banban?
I don't think so. No, I think they're both behind that one. I think they realized, oh, they do want money, and I think they realized this is an easy way to make money. But that means this one in particular is like their passion. This is actually this guy's passion project. This is the only one that's actually their passion project. I hate that. That's so off-putting.
That is really
weird. What the fuck
weird.
is Lyric? He's a streamer that played this game. He's
With
live right
DoorDash, you can now get even more delivered to your door. Grocery
ads. Okay.
So real.
19,000 viewers right now. He's playing Counter-Strike.
What?
2.9 million followers on Twitch. So he's a big guy. He's a big deal. Apparently, I don't know.
That's
I'm
crazy.
not well versed in.
I've never heard of
Twitch.
I never heard of this guy.
Yeah, I'm not
Me
well
neither.
versed in streamers. He has 19,000 viewers right now on playing Counter-Strike, and he played. But that's not even a positive review. So like, I'm not calling the guy out. He said that was definitely an experience. Why would you put that on your fucking Steam page? That was definitely an experience. That certainly is something that happened.
This was the game ever.
Literally, that's literally what the review is. Oh god, this is. Oh man,
The devs are a little silly. They got a little silly. Euphoric Brothers are a little
did a
silly.
little too much trolling. I just
They did too much trolling.
wonder if they've said anything else on Twitter. No, I think they're gone, which is probably for the best.
Packwatch. Sorry.
What? Okay. I wonder,
Packwatch for Twitter.
can you see how many followers people have on Steam? You can. They have 2,400 Steam followers. Do I follow them? I don't. Let's change that. What is the point of even following someone on Steam? I don't know.
There's not really a point. I do it sometimes when I'm just like browsing developer pages.
Right. Jesus Christ. The Garten of Banban 3 teaser trailer that's 20 seconds long has 1 million views in 8 days.
Has what?
1 million views in 8 days.
Oh wow.
That's
Garten
wild.
of Banban, if it's done anything, it's made me somehow appreciate Poppy playtime so much more.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. I literally did a stream revisiting it, even though it hasn't been that long, purely because, holy shit, everything has gotten worse.
Like I feel wrong for some of the criticisms. Like there's obviously some that are directed to the Belangers I still somewhat agree with, but they've like all moved past that now. I don't really care about it that much.
Yeah,
But
I'm mostly inclined to agree, yeah.
it's mainly like you could tell that like what they're doing, it's definitely made for money first. But at the very least, they're like trying to deliver a good product at the same
That's
time.
the thing,
though.
yeah. That's the thing. Like, I definitely think Poppy Playtime is a made-for-profit thing, but it's actually putting in the work to being high enough quality to be worth what people are paying for. Banban is removing that factor, which is, like, so fucking scummy.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. I actually don't know this. Let me see. Poppy Playtime. Okay. Chapter 1 was released October 12th, 2021. And then Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 was released May 5th, 2022. That's a good amount of time. Like they obviously actually put in the enough time and effort to make it. I mean, I hate the game. Obviously, I hate the game. But, like, it's high quality. Again, that's the. I mean, it has a lot of fucking bugs and problems, but it's objectively high enough quality to be worth, like, a price. Garten of Banban just didn't fucking do that.
You're right.
Like,
that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, October of 2021 to May 2022. That's a lot of time to actually put in the time to do this. And and also, I think it's interesting that we don't really bring this up. Fucking Mob Games has less prior game development experience than the Euphoric Brothers.
You're right, actually.
That's a really weird thing that, like, I don't know if it's necessary to bring up, really, but, like, yeah, we don't really talk about that. How, like, Mob Games, at least I'm sure there are developers within Mob Games that have had prior experience. I don't know these things, but I would assume. But no, like, Mob Games has, like, nothing else under their belt. And the Euphoric Brothers, I think Garten of Banban was their, I believe, 10th announced game and 8th released game, something like that.
Really?
Okay, and Luna makes a good point in chat. Mob Games has money to hire people, though. That is true.
It's kind of true.
But at the same time, I have a feeling, even though Garten of Banban will make plenty of money like over the course of this year, that the quality will never go up, first of all. But also, I don't know if they really... I have a hard time believing they actually hired that many people that weren't already like a part of their team. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I think it's still just like a solo project. ML Spence is remaking the Banban models.
Yeah, they mentioned they were going to do that.
That's really funny.
Have they posted anything about it?
Yeah, they
Oh,
just
okay.
posted
I will take a
a
look
Jumbo
at that.
Josh model 7 minutes ago. Well, the beginnings of it at least. And it's already so much more optimized.
Yeah,
Someone
you
should
can
make
just
a
tell.
mod. Someone should make a mod for Garten of Banban and just call it like Garten of Banban, but it could run.
Where
Like
is-
after this, just drop any sort of like subtlety that you had towards your feelings for these guys. I've been convinced.
Yeah. Like, it's unfinished, so you can't really say it looks better yet. It definitely will. And, like, but yeah, you can just tell it's so much more well-made is the thing. It's, like, properly
Yeah.
fucking made. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
Sigh.
It said countable polygons.
Finally.
I don't even know how many
No.
polygons the models have. I don't want to know, though.
No more million polygon spider. This is huge.
Yeah, this is yeah. I still haven't even gotten my fucking Banban 2 review out. That's what today was meant to be focused on, but like I just had so much I wanted to say and I didn't want to turn that into a video because that would take more time. So I just started the stream.
Honestly,
And I hope you guys have like I hope this has been either entertaining, informative, or both. So
I think it was super entertaining, especially when you start just going off on them.
I mean, their
Which
final statement, their literally like the very, very last tweet is outrageous. Like,
Yeah.
because it's a lie. Well, actually, no. Pretty much everything they said is a lie. Like, it's such bullshit. Oh man, because again, like they've been doing this for months, and I've called them out on it before. So like, and today I just fucking today I just like compiled it. But like, I've called them out before. Like the when a mascot horror game comes out tweet, that meme. That was bullshit. That was a bullshit response to criticism.
Yeah.
And then following
Very
that,
much so.
I think it was afterwards. They called out the harassment and death threats that they get, and like, again, that is bad behavior, and it is fair to call out because of how bad it is. But you're like, why are you bringing the attention of these? It was like 7 screenshots to your audience. Like, what does that actually accomplish?
Yeah.
Except for give me some fucking pity. Like, that's what it is. That is
Like,
what it is.
harassment is never a good thing. And I think like in any forms it's not good, especially since like
I agree.
they ultimately they are right in the sense that they really haven't done that much. You can argue that game is bad, and it is, but I also don't think it justifies harassment. They haven't like
no,
done
not
anything
harassment. I don't
super-
really think anything
harm-
justifies
I think
harassment
I
specifically.
think it justifies criticism,
Yes,
and maybe it could even justify harsh criticism.
it
but,
definitely yes.
like,
I think
I don't
it
think-
definitely allows harsh criticism.
But I
Right.
don't think like as long as you're not like directly harming someone like in the real world, I personally believe that there isn't that big of an issue, and well, big of an issue enough for there to justify harassment.
I genuinely like I personally have the opinion that nothing justifies harassment. I don't think. Like, because I think that I don't know, I see that
I mean,
I mean, okay, I think I think there are definitely people that I would say likely deserve harassment, but I don't think there's ever a point where it's a good idea or a good thing to do.
I agree, especially since like it could just end up getting you into more trouble.
Exactly, yeah. I definitely think there are absolutely bad enough people that deserve that, but I don't think it's ever a good thing to do or a good idea.
Well,
But
harassment also implies that the person receiving it is a victim.
does it? Like, yeah, a victim of harassment, but like you can be a really bad person, receive harassment, and be a victim of harassment.
And I don't know if I think can you even be a victim of harassment at a point?
I mean, again, I feel like yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I mean again, don't get me wrong. There's a conversation to be had there. It's just that, like, I don't know. I feel like if you do something bad, you're very much like deserving of bad in return because that's how consequences work.
Yeah, I just think consequences should be handled professionally.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah,
And like I think the consequence the Euphoric Brothers should have is just like harsh criticism at most.
No, yeah, I agree. But the thing is, I think that's I would go as far as to say 95. I was go as far as to say is 95% as a low ball is what the Euphoric Brothers receive. I truly believe, and I know, and I think other people on Twitter do this. Other controversial figures, development teams, content creators, what have you. They bring attention to the stuff that is like not valid and like really taking it too far to like convince their audience they're a victim, first of all, and also convince the people that are making actual constructive criticism that they're in the wrong somehow or that they're taking part in it. I think it's a very manipulative tactic.
I know a guy like that.
I know of a few, but yes, me too.
We both know a guy like that.
We certainly do, yes. Chat hasn't stopped bringing them up, and I've ignored it. But
I mean, you kind of brought it on yourself.
It's funny. It's funny. This is a joke. It's a meme. It's funny. Whatever.
Whatever.
But no, but yeah. Yeah, it's just I think the main problem that I have with the Euphoric Brothers right now, like I hate a lot of the bullshit that they're doing. I think the main problem that sparked like that big conclusion of when I was just straight up fucking yelling at them, is that they fucking I feel like they're lying. I feel like it's lying by ignoring. I think I don't know why, honestly, because they seem to have stood by it pretty vehemently, but they never acknowledge the existence of introvert. They have responded, well, through fucking screenshots and screenshot replies, but they have responded to backlash and criticism poorly, but they've done it. They have consistently, since they became successful, ignored the existence of introvert. And something about that is off-putting to me because like, again, what counts as doing something bad is technically subjective. So you could argue that when they say we've done nothing wrong, that you could argue that's not a lie. But
I mean, yeah, you could argue that I kind of took it too far, and I do kind of regret that.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should regret that for other reasons, but yeah, I would agree. I also think, I don't know, I think that there's actually been a pretty interesting conversation that arose from this. It has to do with the refund stuff, because I would agree with them if they weren't them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically, what happened was streamers, well, a lot of people, but streamers, I'm just saying this for the sake of chat. Streamers,
basically David Barron and Fiznam.
And yeah. But then he got it back. But anyway. Streamers played Banban 2 and then refunded the game. And there is... And they were like, that's scummy. You made money using it and then refund it. It's a small indie team. Normally, I would agree with that. For example, if Bendy and the Ink Machine could be beaten in less than 2 hours, and I beat it in less than 2 hours, and I played it on stream. It was a pretty successful stream for me. I wouldn't have refunded it because it had effort and actual passion behind it, and I think it is a quality product to deserve that price. Even though I hated it, I think it sucked, and I did not have a fun time with it. But I would leave it be.
Yeah.
But fucking the game was made to make money, and they didn't deliver the quality that would justify that money. Like this,
Definitely.
This is the comparison I made on stream, and I think it's a fair one. Like, the reason this conversation is interesting to me is because streamers make money off of it as well, so that doesn't really apply to my comparison here. But again, I still think this applies. If you order food and it is really fucked, it's like, even if it's what you ordered, they really fucked it up, they fucked up the quality of it, you can get a refund basically guaranteed, and you don't like lose the food. That it's just, you paid real money for something and it delivered on really low quality, so you get your money back. I think it's the same for games, because games, although you still had the experience of playing it, and it's, I wouldn't call these like a bad, like, you can't call a bad game a scam. It still costs real money, and if it delivers on really low quality, I think that's a very justifiable reason to get a refund.
Yeah.
Like, if you get a game that's like well crafted and well done and you don't like it, I don't really think you should refund it. Well, specifically, more so if you stream it, especially. But
yeah,
Garten of Banban 2, they didn't fucking make the assets. They cranked it out in 2 months just for money. It's $7 which, like, yeah, in most cases, especially if you're a streamer, $7 is not life-altering money. But you can get way better games for lower than that. It's the more people that pay $7 for it, that grows into a lot of fucking money for the developers, and it's not worth that price. It just isn't.
Definitely.
So yeah, I think the refunds are just fine. But again, people are coming to their defense on that, and I do understand it. Like, even people that I would respect. Some people that I like, Kane Carter defended them. And I understand the perspective. But, like, I think the reason that touched Kane specifically is because he's a game dev. So, that affects him, and he can, like, tap into that kind of thing emotionally. But here's the thing. Kane Carter made with his team and delivered on a quality product.
Yeah, the difference is he made a good game.
Literally, that is the difference. Like, I understand, like, Kane's idea, because, he is a game dev and has a game on Steam now that's worth still less than Banban. Like, I understand the perspective of how that might, like how you might have a more emotional investment towards that. Who doesn't, and who I don't disrespect this person. It's an opinion, and I get it. But Super Horror Bro, who is really big, also defended them. And I think that was an L. I think that was a fat L.
Yeah.
From Super Horror Bro. I'm going to read the tweet just so I don't misquote anything. Super Horror Bro. Oh god, they got in a whole discussion about this. I didn't realize this. This goes on for a long time.
Does it now?
Anyway, they said, Euphoric Brothers says streamers shouldn't fucking, refund games, especially not live on stream and all that. Super Horror Bro, who has how many subs? Let's see. A lot.
He has a few.
A fair few. 1.94 million. He's about to hit the 2 milli.
Yeah.
So he's a big deal. He said, agreed. If you are a creator using a game for content, especially if that content is monetized, then refunding it is scummy, regardless of quality. I don't understand how you can include regardless of quality in that statement and stand by it. Broadcasting the fact and encouraging others to do so is even worse. I haven't seen anyone do that. The encouraging part. I haven't seen anyone do that. But I understand that, like, broadcasting it, people take as encouragement. Again, I have to disagree with that idea, but I get it. I do think refunding it live on stream can be seen as scummy. Like, I do get that, because, like, again, that can very well spark encouragement. But, again, he literally said himself, regardless of quality. That's ridiculous. It's because of the quality of the product, and that makes it completely valid.
Really bad take.
Yeah. Like, David, I remember David, after when he was done with the game, was literally fucking miserable. Like, he was so miserable after playing the fucking game. Like,
by Mike's logic, you're never allowed to refund food if you don't get what you ordered.
Yeah. Or, like, anything. Like, I don't know. It seems like you can pretty much justify anything with that logic because of the specific use of regardless of quality. I don't really see how you can back that up.
Really bad take.
I'm not here to call out the Euphoric Brothers. Sorry, not the Euphoric. I'm very much here to call out the Euphoric Brothers. I'm not here to call out Super Horror Bro. But I am interested in what they had to say, so I actually am going to check out more of this. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I have no ill will towards this guy, and I respect what he has to say. So, although his content can be goofy for sure, because he covers bottom of the barrel stuff, which again, I get it. It's fine. It's the grind.
Yeah, we do as well.
We do as well, but we don't really try to paint it in a positive light for views. Like, I talked about this with Springs, actually, like, very briefly. Is like, there is a fine balance of mascot horror content on YouTube, which is there are the people that rip into it and the people that pretend that it's good, because those are different audiences. People like us, people closer to our age and like our type of demographic, will want to go to the ripping into of it. But since it's mascot horror, there are kids that want to actually watch genuine content on it. So that's what Fusion serves. That's what Super Horror Bro serves. The actual positive outlook on the game. So
yeah.
But this makes me think that, like, he actually likes it, honestly.
Imagine.
This makes me think that, like, he's actually like, you know what, it's fine. But so yeah, I read out what he said initially. Someone said, agree in general, but I don't agree with posting their accounts and trying to point internet hate at them. Valid point. Many people did the same. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't remember this happening, but apparently it did. Many people did this. Many people did the same to Dark Deception and other indie games. Did people do that a lot with Dark Deception? I just don't really remember that.
To be fair, I'm not that big of a Dark Deceptioner, so.
Oh, this is the creator of Dark Deception.
Uh-oh.
I didn't realize that. Vincent Livings, yeah, creator of Dark Deception, founder and CEO of Glowstick Entertainment. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Was he the one that was tweeting about it?
Yeah. He said many people is. He said, I blame Steam for allowing it. How do you prevent that? Is what I'm wondering.
Steam has the best refunding system out of any. Steam's refunding system is the best out of any big storefront right now.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I think it's still too not lenient, the opposite of lenient.
Yeah.
I think it's still too strict.
How do you make it better is what I wonder. Like, I blame Steam for allowing it. It's like, I get that kind of makes sense, because, like, even if a game is good or had a lot of heart put into it, if you beat a game in less than 2 hours, you can refund it. And, like, there is an issue with that, I would say.
Steam, out of any other publishers, needs that, not publishers, but storefronts, needs that median there because of how many games are just allowed to be put on Steam.
Right.
Like, it's so much more lenient than the PlayStation Store, the Nintendo eShop.
True.
Like, any of that. Like, the Microsoft Store is kind of there, but still, it's not to the same degree as Steam.
True. But okay, what did Super Harbro say to the creator of Dark Deception? This is interesting lore, actually. He said, yeah, that's why I didn't retweet it. Does Super Harbro not know that replying to tweets causes that tweet to be on their followers' timelines?
Oh, no.
Whatever. In terms of Steam's refund policy, my opinion is that it's good they give consumers the option, but it should vary game to game. So a shorter game should have a narrower refund policy assigned. See, again, I can't entirely disagree with this, but I feel like that'd be really hard to set into motion. Also, I can't agree with what the dev says. Haha, I personally like Nintendo's refund policy. Once you buy it, it's yours forever, no mercy. I can't tell if that's a joke, but it'd be weird to drop that joke.
That is the most like consumer thing
Yeah.
I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Like
I don't like that.
Nintendo's refund structure is the most anti-consumer type of refund structure on any sort of platform right
Yeah.
now. And the fact that people would defend it for that reason is crazy.
Yeah.
Those are the type of people that say emulating a like 25-year-old game is piracy.
Yeah, I think that's ridiculous. Like, I think, like, I don't encourage emulating, like, games, period. But, like, the idea of a game that came out, like, before the 2000s, like, in the 80s or 90s, that you can't fucking emulate that, that's outrageous to me.
I think emulation is one of the most important foundations of any sort of thing regarding video game media.
There's a much deeper conversation to be had there, but, like, yeah, for the record, I'm not, like, opposed to emulation in general. But anyway, yeah, I really do not. Again, I don't think this is a joke. So, like, I don't like this idea. But, didn't they, the Super Hard, okay, I thought they said something else. Oh, they replied to Spence. They said fantastic work on their Bendy post. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, they said a lot. What the fuck is going on here? Agree. Okay, what happened here? Agree in general. Okay, so after the Dark Deception creator's original reply, someone else said, I don't know if this person is prominent whatsoever. YouTuber with 590,000 subscribers. How am I just... you just find people that happen to be successful. I don't get how the internet is weird. It's too big these days. Fucking hell. If the internet's too big. Like, just like, I wonder who this is. Like, we literally did that earlier. I wonder who this is. They have 20,000 live viewers right now. Like,
yeah.
The internet's too big. Anyway.
It is kind of scary.
I just find it hilarious how these devs are calling other people scummy when their games are made to take advantage of kids for a quick buck. Fucking facts. Banban is not a passion project like Dark Deception. I have to question if that's a passion project, but it is high quality at the very least. It's a shameless, low-quality, quote-unquote horror game that shouldn't be praised by YouTubers. Fucking based moment from Omar.
Definitely.
Super Horror Bro replies with, I don't think anyone is praising Banban. Also a valid point. That doesn't really happen.
But I don't know.
But justifying it is just as bad.
Mike is way too positive on it for me to be comfortable.
Facts. I really respect that Daco has dropped the act and is like, yeah, this is actually just pretty bad. I really respect, because like now, but since he did that, I'm wondering, does that mean he wasn't faking it the other times? He actually wasn't fucking faking it with all the other shit games he's played, but whatever.
If Banban is the thing that made him drop the act for all of those, and that's crazy.
Says so much. That says so much that Daco dropped his overly positive act because of fucking Banban. That says so much.
Oh, man. I know Spence posted a new another screenshot of the new mesh.
Okay, I will look at that. But we're going through.
Yeah.
Again, no disrespect to Super Horror Bro. I just think they've had a couple bad takes here. I'm not saying.
Of course.
I'm not saying.
I don't even really mean that much disrespect to Euphoric Brothers either. Like I just I just know that they make better games.
Well, that's not gonna happen. But anyway, I don't think anyone's praising Banban. Laughing crying emoji. I love the laughing crying emoji. It was dumb fun, but it's hardly a beacon of quality on the horror scene. At least he admits that. The point still stands though. If a creator is making money from a product and refunding after the fact is shady, I have no issue with refunds outside of that. Again, I understand the perspective.
I get it.
I just can't really agree.
I can't either. Like,
says, oh, you want to say something?
If someone doesn't like the product, I feel that they should be able to turn that into a positive for them somehow, and I feel that profiting off of it while making their money back from it is like one of the best things that they can do in that situation.
Yeah, I think that's totally fair. Omar says, you'd be surprised how many people are actually praising the game, and I didn't disagree with your point at all, just pointing out the hypocrisy of the dev's post. I wouldn't say hypocrisy, just that they're scumbags calling out scum behavior, but they're entirely different scum behavior, so I don't know if that counts as hypocrisy, but I am inclined to agree generally. I wouldn't say they're being hypocritical, though. They're just selling a product. Despite its quality, Banban 2 had quite a bit of content in there. Sure. And making games isn't easy. Sure. I don't want to presume the devs have malicious intent. This might just be their skill level. That's almost more insulting.
It's a skill issue.
That's almost more insulting. But like, again, I have to disagree here.
Yeah.
They're just selling a product, a low quality product at a too high price. Despite its quality, Banban 2 has quite a bit of content in there. Technically true, but a lot of it lasts long because of how poorly made the game. A lot of it is like they purposely stretched it out. And making games isn't easy. That is obviously a fact. But again, they have made so many games before this. And if you are, and let's say they are inexperienced, let's say you don't have the skill level to deliver a high quality product, release it at a lower fucking price. If you are bad at something, and like literally just compare it to, you know, the other games in your space, you know your product isn't on the same level, so you can't sell it for just as much or even more. Again, I guess technically speaking they're similar length, but Banban 2 costs more than Five Nights at Freddy's 1. That's ridiculous. Yeah. That's ridiculous. That doesn't make sense. So I don't want to presume the devs had malicious intent. Malicious is a very strong word, sure, but I absolutely think they cranked out shit for money. I do think that is what happened. This went on for a while again.
And
okay.
I honestly wouldn't even have a problem with that if they didn't pretend like there was something more there.
I would still have a problem with it, but that does make it worse for sure. Like, we're just two brothers and we're not going to let this crush our dreams. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
yeah.
Bro, the game isn't even 2 hours long. There's a reason why so many people are calling them out on their BS. Merch on the main menu of their first game. Oh, valid point. Second game, immediately ready to wish list. That happened, and then the third happened as well. Character designs that took them less than 1 minute to come up with on Photoshop. That is definitely true. Again, like, I understand we're focusing on Banban right here, which is fair, but like, no one's mentioning Introvert. That's a part of the reason they get called out so much. As far as the quality of Banban goes, and we're talking about the refunds and stuff, sure, that's the topic of conversation. But like, they also discussed how, like, you know, they're scummy and they're calling out people on their scumminess, which is hypocrisy. There's other reasons to believe they are scummy.
Yeah.
They followed that up. If there was a shred of quality, maybe people wouldn't be complaining so much. But hey, maybe you're right. Maybe they don't have bad intentions. It's just that everything that they're doing is pointing to that. I mean, yeah, I guess if that isn't the case, they're just really fucking stupid. I guess that's possible. Good old Super Horror Bro. I can see where you're coming from. I just know how hard game dev is and how much skill levels vary. Sure. I guess I try and hope for the best in people, maybe to a fault. I guess we all do that sometimes, I guess. Regardless, I've said my piece on it, and I've said my piece, and Garten of Banban is not a game I'm looking to die on a hill defending. Valid fucking point. All right, he had a small W at the end.
Yeah, he had a change of heart.
All good, man. You're one of the nicest content creators out there. Much love. Back at you, Omar. Okay, so that was nice. That was wholesome. But yeah, I think
okay.
I just think, I don't know, the aid to their defense I find really fascinating.
Yeah.
Because is it really defensible? I don't know. Like,
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's, again, like, I'm totally open to hearing other people's perspective. So yeah. Also something I'll point out, not like necessarily important, but, well, actually no, I would say it's kind of important because actually, yeah, this is where I'm going to give my stance on making Banban content. Because tweeted last tweet on all this, anybody who is actively harassing / threatening the Steve Fork brothers are even, okay, wait, no, that's just him calling out harassment, which is also bad. Harassment is bad. But before that, he said, done some thinking, and I've decided that my Banban 2 video will be my last video on the series for a long time. If these games continue to be pumped out bi-monthly with little no improvements, it's just not worth giving it any actual attention or criticism. So, like, I get where he's coming from. I can't tell if he's doing this because
I'd have to be inclined to agree.
Yeah, I don't know if he's doing this purely because of, like, the lack of shit to talk about, or if it is also to do with, like, the fact that there's now, like, a drama sparking around it. But regardless, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to stop, just for the record.
You're not gonna
But-
stop.
I'm not, no. But I do think it's like maybe this is I don't know. I really feel like I think by trying I think they're trying so hard.
IP banned.
Sorry.
ML Spence's IP banned on the Euphoric Brothers Discord.
What does that mean? What's the difference between that and banning?
They can't even join on alt accounts.
Oh. Fun.
They had to use a VPN to join.
Well, why do you want to join so whatever?
Trolling.
Fair enough. Valid point. But yeah, I feel like I want to see why I was banned. Oh, okay. I feel like this. Okay, maybe I shouldn't think of it this way because this is petty. But I feel like stopping making content on this game because they're so fucking whiny is caving in, and I don't like that. Like, like I'm not saying that's what is doing for the record. I'm not saying is a pussy for not talking about Garten of Banban anymore. But I'm just saying that like I don't have a desire to stop talking about it. So if I do, I feel like that's just me being like, all right, well, they won't stop complaining. I look like a bad person or whatever, so I should stop talking about it. That's what it feels like if I willingly stop talking about it, even though I want to. So I don't know. I just
ML Spence DM'd me saying this was my last message and then sending like a billion polygon baby Opila bird emoji called Anguish.
Anguish. What a fucking name.
Can we get him in here? I feel like he did funny
Get
things.
ML
to
Spencer
add.
here. I mean, we're not friends on Discord or anything. I've never even I've spoken to them once.
I am. If they want to get in here, then that'd be funny.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, wants to get in here?
I think I want to explain my thought process. Yeah, I mean, you did talk about it on Twitter, but I do think it makes sense to have you in this conversation, especially because, like, again, you have a lot to do with why this game is popular. What the fuck just happened? Oh. Okay. Okay. Cool. Epic.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was so confused.
Welp.
Okay, we'll see if joins.
It's turning into the Banban Hater Club podcast.
I think that's a great idea, but it's just that I don't know. Like again, I'm not like saying, "Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly say again, like I'm not saying like it's a bad decision to stop talking about Banban. That's a stupid fucking take, and I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I get it. I made that tweet before either before it was made or before I saw their tweet they made today. Their big thread. We're leaving Twitter. We're leaving that thread they made today. Yes, that was not a response to that at all.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I saw it in the wrong
I
order
woke
then.
up this morning, I sat on my computer, and I thought to myself, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's just, here's my two videos, because I was thinking about this from a content perspective. My two videos on Banban, the first one was about the reaction the community had, and the second one was about the contents of the second game. If I were to make another video, it would be talking about the third game. What the fuck do I have to say about the third game that I haven't already said about the second game? It's gonna be the same. It's gonna have the same issues, the same puzzles, nothing's gonna be improved, and it's just gonna be, what, I'm gonna keep making the same videos for 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm gonna do this forever. Like, it's just, you're giving them unnecessary attention to the point where it's just like, I have to stop at some point, and I think 2 is a pretty decent number. Especially because the 2 videos I made are on wildly different aspects of the game.
Yeah,
The
I think
only
that's fair.
reason why I made a second one was just to see if they would have learned anything from the first.
Right.
And they very clearly didn't. So
No,
I
not at
even
all.
Said it, I even said in my video that like I don't have any more interest in this anymore.
Right. That's
It's not something I want to waste time talking about anymore. Obviously, the Euphoric Brothers, I mean, their whole fucking Twitter shit, it's obviously some of it's valid, of course, but a lot of it's twisting the narrative to make themselves look like victims, which they are to some extent. But I mean, it's half and half. It's half they are, because there are people being assholes to them, like genuine assholes. But then they're also taking criticism and fucking warping that into people like being like bullies.
They
which
are
is like,
doing that. They are doing that.
No.
And they are absolutely taking criticism and making that and like twisting criticism into hate. But I feel like what they're also doing is they're honing in on the actual hate, on the aggressive hate so much to like detour people, to like steer people's views away from the actual criticism, because there's so much more of actual criticism than hate.
Yeah, for
But, like,
sure, for sure.
your
No,
audience
yeah, they're
sees what
definitely
you
using
focus
this.
on.
Yeah, they're definitely using this as a tactic to, like, you know, make people less inclined to genuinely criticize them, because they can just construe into hate. You know, it's a bit of a tactic in that way. And I want to also talk about the fucking refund thing, because that kind of started all of this a little
Before
bit.
we get into that, though, who
Oh,
was
okay.
the guy that? I'm sorry, but who is the guy that took it too far to the point where they need to?
They either don't exist or it's some actual psycho. And if you're this, hey, psycho, if you're watching this and you fucking threaten the Euphoric Brothers family for some reason, fuck you. You suck. But
that is, again,
like, you
I
actually
I
suck.
don't
You're
believe
evil.
I don't believe
I
that
think-
person exists.
I think I
But yeah,
might have
that's
been the
insane.
one to take it too far.
I don't think so.
Oh god.
I
okay.
don't think so, but
Let me talk
I
about the
hope not,
refund
but I'm
thing.
getting
So,
feeling-
for
yeah.
context, I didn't go into playing Banban 2 with the intention of refunding it. That wasn't my fucking that wasn't
True,
like my
true.
goal. I had the game open. Here's a fucking fun fact. I shouldn't have gotten that refund. I had the game open for over 2 hours, because before the stream, I had the game open to test if it would work. So my total playtime of Banban 2 was more like 2 hours and like 10 minutes or something. I don't know how I got the refund, but they gave me the refund. So, but obviously
It's just
to the
that
stream,
bad.
to the stream chat, when I was streaming this, they didn't know that. They just thought I had opened it and I was fucking playing it. And I was like still like, oh, is he gonna beat it before he can refund it? If I wasn't streaming that game, I likely wouldn't have refunded it. I did it because you're in the moment. The chat wants you to refund it. They're fucking going, refund it, and you're like, oh, I gotta play it up. So like, oh, let me screenshot the refund, put it on screen. If I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't have refunded it. And the thing is, I fucking bought the game again a day later because I had to replay it for the video. I have it in my Steam library. I own the game. I have given these people more money than the average person. I bought their stupid hat that I don't even fucking own.
I bought their game 5 times.
why? What does that even mean?
I gifted it to other people.
You are more of an L than I am, I think.
So I can see where they're coming from, as it is a bit irresponsible as me as a creator to, you know, fucking tweet that I refunded the game, but also boo-hoo, like, it's a fucking thing on Steam. You can literally put on Steam, I didn't have fun with this game, and refund it that way.
True,
That
you
is
can
a
do that.
thing on. That is how I refunded it. Like,
You can do that.
and I didn't. It was miserable. I was genuinely miserable on that live stream. Like, that game sucked.
Yeah, so
It's
was
bad.
David.
It's
So was
terrible.
David, yeah. Yeah.
That is a
Obviously, I felt bad about it. I rebought the game. I'm like, well, fuck, I'm making a video on it. I might as well rebuy it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, no one should feel bad for refunding a shitty game. This should,
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Again, I think it's just like, I know, like, you make money by streaming it. Yes, I think that is a valid thing to acknowledge, but it's still a low quality game that's way too overpriced. I think that is a totally fair thing to refund. I don't know. I think it's totally valid.
You're
Also,
incorrect.
yeah, I get they're targeting me because I'm a big figure and I have fucking, 10,000 more Twitter followers than they do, right? But fucking, I mean, not to throw anyone under the bus, I thought this was hilarious, but fucking Phil has a larger streaming audience than I did, had a larger peak concurrence on his
Right.
Banban 2 stream, and the entire point of his stream was to be, like, he was advertised as, I'm going to beat this and refund it. Like,
Yeah, it's weird that I actually am very surprised that they have
like, that wasn't
not
my intention. I streamed
called
it and
that.
refunded it because the game was shit and I could. Like,
Yeah.
and then I rebought it anyway, and I bought their stupid hat. Like, no, these people, that thread pissed me off. All of this stuff has just pissed me off. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I think my advice to the Euphoric Brothers is that they, like, it sucks. Like, some of the stuff they're getting obviously sucks. Like, it's terrible. Like, obviously. But you kind of just gotta, I'm a content creator. I get a lot of shit too. You kind of just gotta ignore it at some point. Like, you're successful. Like, guys, you're successful. You're in it. You have a successful IP. just grind. Just ignore people. Like, there's going to be people that don't like you or your game.
There's always
like there's people that don't like me or my videos. There's people that don't like fucking everybody's here. No, there's people that don't like people in this VC's videos or whatever. Like, you have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Like, I deal with it. Everybody deals with it, and it sucks. It does suck, and some of it's genuinely not warranted. But guys,
it's being a
like,
public figure. It's just what happens.
It's being a public figure. Ignore it. You're getting the bag. The amount of money they've made on Banban 2 is probably a good chunk, even with the refunds aside, which is like probably not that many people, gonna be real. Like,
they've definitely made a good
I
amount
don't
of
even
money.
think the majority of people that bought the game know how to refund games on Steam.
That's also true.
It's not like I fucking went out of my way to go, hey everybody, if you bought this game and you have under 2 hours, you should refund it. No, I did it myself on stream for the bit and to hype the stream chat up. But I wasn't. I didn't say, okay everyone, make sure you refund this game. And guess what? In my video, my fucking video that like way more people are gonna see than my fucking Twitter or a live stream, my video, I didn't even say I refunded it. I didn't tell anyone to refund it. I just talked about the fact that at the end of my previous video, I joked that they better make the game over 2 hours because people are going to refund it. Like,
true. Very true.
I have not once actively encouraged people to refund this game. If people have refunded this game, it's under their own like free will. I have not told anybody. And David Barron, who they used in my tweet as like a person who I negatively like affected or whatever to like refund the game, had played the game and refunded it before I live streamed it.
Oh yeah, a few hours before.
Hours before. So I mean, okay, I'm gonna stop my long rant there. I'm sorry. I just needed to talk. I've been fucking thinking about this shit for the last 2 days. I needed to just fucking talk.
No, yeah,
Thank
you for your input. Thank you for your input.
Yeah, get Spence in here if they want.
I'm not friends with them. If someone else can do that, then
I get it. Yeah. That's crazy though. Like,
yeah, no, all this is crazy. Hi, Spence.
The events that have transpired in like the past week for this, I just want to go back to Bird Up. It should have peaked at Bird Up.
No, if they played their cards right, they could have befriended us. You know, like they're the ones that wanted this whole, you know, the enemy. Oh, we're enemies. No, Bird Up was fun. It was a funny meme. It was like, sure, we're playing into your game ironically, but like. We were playing into your game ironically as in like a fun meme. Like fucking I don't even know.
If they were to be fake about it still just would have been a smarter business expense.
It would have been a smarter business decision to be friends with us, I think.
Yeah,
for sure.
Your critics are your best friends, dude. Like I don't know. They cannot handle any criticism.
And
whatsoever.
I think the most unjust blockage was Spence, who is here.
I agree.
Now.
Hello.
They them blocking you is insane.
That is
actually insane.
I actually do want to talk a bit about the thread before because I do actually have a few things I was thinking about it that I want to talk about.
Okay,
if that's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
One thing, those models literally made me cry.
Valid.
I know Did knows because I saw he used footage of it on stream. I actually streamed me making the thread live, and I started crying after the remote model. It genuinely made me upset. I know you mentioned it, but I got banned this morning. I woke up, I don't know what the hell happened. The last thing I posted was the anguish emote I have from a friend server, where they just took a picture of a baby pillow. Here, let me get the picture.
So wait, just for clarification, you got banned from the Euphoric Brothers Discord server.
I got IP banned. Like I had to use a VPN to get on with an alt.
This
is my last message.
Great.
And then, what else?
It's just insane. Like,
yeah, I'll be honest. I thought I was a little rough after looking back at the thread. I thought I was a little rude for a part of it, but
I don't know.
I did try to help.
A little bit of it was like joking or like fucking messing with them. But overall, it's a useful thread. Like they should actually genuinely take your criticism and pointing out of their terrible models into account. Like
especially because you didn't even only comment on how bad the models are, which also would have been totally fine for the record. You one of the ones I showed was what did you do? You changed the rigging of the Jumbo Josh model? Is that what you did? What
I
did you do
read.
there?
So basically, how textures work are they use like UVs and stuff. I basically completely redid them.
Yeah, like you
Which
showed a redo of something they fucked up on. Like
I also did redo the Opillabird's rig. You didn't, which like I completely redid because for some reason on Opillabird the wings are to move the wings you have to go to the middle of the head. I don't understand why.
that makes logical sense to me. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know how they made these models. That's what I want to know. How they did this.
I don't know. Something you know what
Even
I
for
want to
beginners,
know,
I feel like it's
actually.
impossible.
You know what I think is something really interesting to think about because it's definitely not
What?
modeling or animation or coding. I wonder what they're in university for.
That is a good. Yeah.
They're in
What
their.
are-
I believe Ferris is in his 3rd year of university. What is he doing?
That's
a good. I don't know. Definitely not game dev.
It can't be game development,
Definitely
and
not
it can't be.
modeling,
It can't be
not
modeling.
Animation. I don't.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I think
Is there a
it's.
Q&A section in this server where we can ask this?
If I join the server, I'll get banned instantly.
Yeah, no, no one in chat. Do not join the server. Do not join.
No,
Leave
no,
them
no,
alone.
yeah, seriously.
Do not join.
Unless you're an
Don't
actual
join
big
it.
fan of this game, which I don't believe anyone here
Yes,
is.
unless you're a fucking big fan of Garten of Banban and the Euphoric Brothers.
If you're
don't
like-
join. Don't
if you're like
raid. Don't
Banban
join. Don't be a
fan
loser.
Don't do it.
2009.
That's like genuinely just
Yeah.
fucking like ignoring that's scummy. That also just makes you a fucking loser.
Yeah, no, they left
Don't do
Twitter.
that.
They left Twitter. Just have it like that. Just have it so they're
Yeah.
not on Twitter anymore. Do not bother them in their
Leave
Discord.
them.
They
leave
don't
them
use
be
the
in the
Discord
loop.
anyways.
I'm not surprised. I'm not
yeah.
surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah, regardless,
Like,
don't even.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, the only
please.
reason I was on it was to check why I was banned. I was just really curious.
Did you get a reason or not?
No. No, no. All I saw was the anguish. That was it. There was nothing after that, and someone did ask why was he banned, and they never got a response.
Yeah, you were. I think you were the most like unfair ban. Like again, you did like what I said was you broke your professional character a couple times. Like you would say like there were a couple what I would call insults, but it was a
Yeah.
lot of very constructive criticism that absolutely could help them out. So like I don't think it's like what I said. I totally understand why I was blocked. I absolutely get it, but I still stand by it. It was very funny.
Yeah.
I am a comedian.
Either way, at least now I know that when I do if I do a Garten of Banban 3 thread, I can go hard.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah,
you-
you
no
might as
holding
well.
back.
There's no reason not to, because like
Yeah. The only
before
reason I
you had the
tried to
chance
hold
to help
back was
them.
because they originally followed me and then they unfollowed me before
used to-
Banban 2 came out.
Well, they followed me all the way up until last night.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, they
Yeah,
followed
they
me
followed you,
until they
yeah.
blocked me.
Yeah.
Until they blocked me. That's the thing. I thought they were cool with like the memes and such. You know, like
Same.
Yeah.
I was like not like I was ratioing them in the replies with like pictures of leapsters and shit. Like
Yeah, it
and
was.
I thought they were fine with it. I'm like, oh, it's like just a meme.
It
And
was
then they
just
just fucking
memes.
blocked me.
Yeah, I never got a follow.
Yeah.
That's so sad, and
They
now I
have
never will.
zero self-awareness.
I got a follow until I think the release date trailer came out for 2, and then I was unfollowed, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see how it is.
I never got
They
a
have
follow. It's
zero
very sad.
self-awareness.
I am
I
the
don't.
Ban tuber. Like what the fuck?
We would have.
You are the
You're the
Banban
only
tuber.
Banban tuber.
Yeah, like my next, my
last.
last 3 videos were Ban, and I think the next 3 will be.
We could have been a team, Ferris. We could have been a team.
For
Geppo.
real, we could have.
Could have been
I can't say
besties. We
I.
could've-
I was just. No, nothing. I was gonna say
We
could've-
had a good thing
I was
going.
gonna- I was gonna say we could have shot up schools together, but
Oh no.
Ferris, hang on. I'm not twisting Ferris's words. He said he made a school shooting game because of his overthinking. That's sus. That's the biggest self-report I've ever seen. That's like when the fucking Dormitibus guy put a pedophile in his game. It's the same fucking thing.
It is very similar.
Maybe Introvert is like game of the year. You'll never know because you haven't played it.
Yeah.
Fine, chat.
We need
I don't know when,
need
but
an
we're gonna play
introvert.
Introvert on stream sometime.
Introvert
to play-
sweep?
You need to play the entire EB backlog.
Is Introvert free? It's free, right?
It is free, so I could.
Huh.
Is there only paid game? Garten of Banban
No,
2?
Egghead
Egghead Gumpty.
It's $5.
Yeah, there's Egghead
It's
I
a-
saw
it's a
that,
EMOJI.
and it looked like it was a Flumpty's ripoff when I saw it.
There's also
It's based on.
Swallow
It has
the-
to be. It has to be based on Plumpties.
Yeah, Egghead Gumpty, and then there's Human Apocalypse Reversed Horror Zombie ARP Indie AR. This is such a hard title to read. Human Apocalypse Reverse Horror Zombie Indie RPG Adventure. That's
Oh,
$9.
right. What the?
That's a
Wait. Oh
long
yeah, that's an
name.
expensive one. What the fuck?
What? Okay, so I was thinking, because it sent me the tweet, this image of an April Fool's game thing they had. It looks like they never actually did make it. It was something.
It was called Poo Poo
Let me
Monster.
find it. Poo Poo Monster.
Yes, the Euphoria Brothers made quote unquote made a game called Poo Poo Monster, but they never actually released it, and I think it was just a joke. But
Damn.
you know, honestly though, like Egghead Gumpty isn't like much further away from that kind of joke. Like that's not much easier to believe than Poo Poo Monster.
Yeah. Also,
Egghead
I just
Gumpty.
noticed how similar it is to the Garten of Banban, like library image.
Right. Yeah. I mean.
How do I don't know what they're called.
Oh, like the thumbnails on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Steam
thumbnail.
thumbnails.
Yeah.
I do think I am it is sad that I never got that follow because like I am like you realize how much of my fucking life I've dedicated to this fucking game, you pricks.
How much? Do you own any merch?
I have the hat that bought me.
Oh damn.
For those of you who don't know, there's a
feel
lot.
over
I
that.
never have this many people chat. For those of you who don't know, I have the bird hat and fucking paid for it.
You have the
I talked to
20,000
the
poly
company.
hat.
Yeah.
I talked to the company like that makes the
Teespring,
Banban
yeah.
merch. Yeah, they refunded my shipping costs and said I'd get the hat in March. I checked today. I have still not gotten a single shipping or production update since January 10th of this year.
Yeah,
I'm never getting this hat.
It's
I'm
literally
never
been
getting this
it's
hat.
literally been over 2
awful.
months now. It's insane. And like I'm familiar
Like-
with Teespring and how they work. I don't really understand how this happened.
It has to be the Euphoric Brothers. It
I
has
feel like
to.
it
There's
kind of
no
has to be at this
way.
point. Also, my
Like
How would
I'm not
they
no
know?
no
But how would
okay.
they
This is
know?
a theory. I'm not saying this is like real. This is a speculation. It's not 100% real. I'm not saying the Euphoric Brothers went to Teespring and told them not to give me my hat because they didn't like me on Twitter. But I mean, it might have happened. I don't know. I have no the reasoning I got when I talked to Teespring was that they had like production issues. What the fuck are you talking
What does that
about?
even mean?
I
Yeah.
got the hat. The millions of other people that probably order stuff on Teespring got their shit that they ordered. What are you talking about?
It's
We're
so
about to
weird.
say the millions of other people that have ordered the Garden of
Oh
Banban.
no.
The millions of orders.
I made a tweet about it today, but I just fucking deleted it because I'm like, I don't care. I'm not starting more drama with the Euphoric Brothers. I hope they leave Twitter and just when they leave Twitter, they'll realize that nobody's actually after them, or like they'll just realize that like it's on Twitter, it's on social media. They're fine. Like
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
completely fine. Yeah.
Like, if they were to stay around longer and kept on making tweets like that, then they would have became like I said this earlier, but they probably would have just became like another Yandere dev.
yeah, no, it's
I
good.
feel
I'm
like
actually
they're
glad. I'm
already
happy.
passing by it.
I'm happy
aside-
they're off Twitter because I feel like it was like if they just kept making tweets complaining about like people being mean to them, it would have just been terrible. Like
Yeah,
actually would have been
it just
terrible.
would have continued pushing that, because the more you bring attention to something online that you don't like, the more people are going to do it to you.
Yes, it's like, oh my god.
Literally.
Like, I made this comparison in the group chat earlier, but like, if fucking Mob Games responded the same way the Euphoric Brothers are right now during the peak of the Poppy Playtime controversy, they would have been
Literally.
fucking like shredded to bits.
Yeah.
Literally. It's
No one's
amazing how
accepting
much
this is
better Mob
terrible.
Games has handled criticism.
Like Mob Games didn't even really handle it that well, but they were able to handle it good enough to like have public favor be swinged back in their way.
yeah.
Nobody hates them anymore. Like, sure, there's
Yeah.
gonna be people that like don't like the game, but like actual like genuine hatred towards Mob Games has died down completely almost. Like,
yeah,
it's,
for sure.
it's
No
not
one,
as big
no
as
one
it was.
talks or thinks about them really.
No.
Well, I mean, they don't until like a new game is announced.
Well, that's the thing. Project Playtime came out and nothing happened still. It's like it's over. Like,
yeah, people made fun of
yeah.
the game's like
It's
kind of
over.
iffy release, but like no one has really targeted and gone after Mob Games in like pretty much a year now.
no, it's because that drama's over. Like, people
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they responded to it in the best way they could have, which was pretty much not saying anything and then doing talking to Theft King for his video. That was literally it.
Did you know that I am the reason that happened, and that's his
Yes,
first
I remember
controversy?
that.
That's some deep lore.
Damn.
I'm the one that got Theft King in contact with Zach Belanger.
Jeez.
Man, now I'll never get in contact with either Euphoric brother. Man.
It sucks too. I would love to fly out to the Euphoric brothers, have some coffee with them.
I don't even think
I'll take an 8-hour drive to go there for a few days.
Yeah, it'd probably be no more than a 2-hour drive for you.
No. I live very far away from them. I'd have to take a plane.
Yeah, I could definitely go there by.
I could drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I'm at in Canada, it would be a 12-hour drive.
This is a real Canadian moment.
Yeah.
Canada's fucking huge. It's not very populated, but it's fucking massive.
But it's fun.
It's massive.
It's fun to be here. I definitely enjoy it here.
How 90% of your population was just under. It was below the United States.
A lot of it is in that kind of bottom area of Canada.
Oh yeah, Ontario.
Toronto
Toronto has 4 million people. No, thanks. These fucking Americans. No, I was specifically referencing the most populated city in Canada.
Toronto has.
Yeah, that's Toronto.
Okay, yeah.
4 people.
The most populated city in Canada has 4 people. We got nothing going on over here.
It's
Jesus
so true.
Christ. But yeah, I do. I think. I think it's really funny that the devs are also Canadian and potentially not that far from me. Not that I would do anything. I shouldn't say
they're
that.
definitely
not that I would do
closer to you
anything
than
with that.
anybody.
Not that I would do anything with that information.
Oh, of course not. No, the only thing I would ever do with that information is get in a plane and go fucking have a coffee with them. I'd love, even after everything that's happened, I would, if the Euphoric brothers emailed me tonight and said, all right, yeah, if you want to talk, you can take a plane and come to where we're at and fucking have a coffee at Tim Hortons, I'd do it. I'd book the plane and get on a plane tomorrow.
I wouldn't hesitate.
Same. Same.
Obviously I'm a little ticked at them, but I would still talk to them in person, or I don't despise them or fucking hate them. No.
Yeah. I'd give them a crash course in Blender.
I would
man.
I would talk to them about speedrunning their game. That's what I would do.
Creator Clash, and the Euphoric brothers. That's a fucking 2v1. That's not fair.
That's not fair. No, I'll hop in. I'll drop some weight and get in better shape.
I'll box Snatch King.
Why would you do that? There's so many better options for that. Fucking Kane Carter. He's the go-to.
Oh, yeah.
Fine, we'll fight. You and me.
Me and you. Actually, yeah, we're probably the most similar.
Yeah, we've talked. It's hilarious that we've talked about this before, but we've talked about this before. How we don't fucking hate each other or anything, so the story isn't there, but we're very similar in size, so
I mean, you don't need a story there to do a creator clash.
Nah, but the baddest versus Dags wouldn't exactly be as cool as Kane Carter versus Theft King.
Yeah, right. I mean, if there was a FNAF tuber boxing event, that would be the main show. For sure,
yeah.
Most certainly.
We
need to have this set up.
Yeah, and I do think I mean, I guess the Euphoric brothers are now in the mix, but I don't know. I think versus Smike is the way to go.
Dude, Smike would never. Smike. I thought Smike deleted his Twitter after my video. Apparently not. He still has his Twitter, but he just retweets political shit on there now. I follow him, but it's just
what?
I should probably unfollow him. It's a bizarre Twitter.
He has his Twitter is about politics.
He retweets and tweets about politics now, yes.
That's
barely.
Weird.
It happens once in a blue moon, but...
That's so weird. Why?
He really made a video on Poppy Playtime and just dipped. And just, that was it.
Yeah, I guess maybe... Yeah. I wonder if he thought that was, a potential chance to get back into the indie horror scene or something.
I didn't try very hard. He did one video and gave up.
He didn't try hard. Yeah.
There's this Mike Garten of Banban video.
He should have. Someone in chat says, do you think you can take the Euphoric brothers in a game of chess? I don't know how to play chess, so they could beat me probably.
Unfortunate.
I
used to know. I definitely forgot though.
I want to challenge them to a Garten of Banban speed run competition.
That is perfect. You should challenge the Euphoric brothers to a Garten of Banban speed run. That'd be great.
That'd be great.
I'm trying to think of this situation sucks. I'm trying to think of how we can spin this into a positive thing. we should maybe do a Garten of Banban charity event. Like maybe we should do that. Like that could be fire.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
It could,
Yeah, we should.
Like it's take like obviously the situation fucking sucks, but I mean we could take it and make
It
it
could
into
be
something.
that. And
like,
I am in the my life is so sad. And I am in easy contact with you know, the like top Banban runners as well. So one of them is a mod in my chat. Luna is like a top 5 on some of the leaderboards.
But yeah, I think we could definitely set up a Banban charity event for like a Trevor project.
Would that not be a bit too stupid though? I don't know.
Well, why would it be stupid? I mean,
because
it's like
Banban.
I know it's Banban, but this situation sucks. It's like it's terrible. It's annoying. It sucks the brothers are getting like whatever hate they're getting and death threats. That fucking obviously sucks. And it sucks that like, you know, fucking the criticism of the game is getting like warped into all this. Like it's all this whole situation sucks. I think we can spin it to something positive. I think like a really good charity event could be fire. Like I'm just saying.
I'd be down.
The Garten of Banban.
My last charity event went fantastic. Tycoon
It
Sun's
did, yeah.
Lumber Co. charity event. Doing it again this year, by the way. Just saying
The
that now.
point
It's gonna
where,
happen
like,
again.
I still get notifications of people liking that tweet.
Well, yeah,
it was
has,
my pinned tweet for a long time.
It has, like,
Okay, that makes sense then.
oh, that okay. Yeah, I definitely think that could actually, because again, we could get speedrunners involved. We could probably get Spiff involved.
Yeah, I don't know where we'd host it, but I'm 100% down to do it.
And I have so many fucking like. I am the Banban tuber. Never get this mistaken.
Yes, you are.
So like I have,
Banban
I already
of all
have so
time.
many ideas. Like my next stream. Well, I don't know if it'll be my next stream, but within the next week, chat, we will be doing a beating Garten of Banban 2 without using the W key. It fucking sucks, but it's possible, and I will do it. Mark my fucking words. It sucks though. It's the obstacle course, bro. The obstacle course. It's already bad.
Banban 2?
Yeah, Banban 2.
Okay, no, that's very possible because I have a friend who can't shift and jump at the same time. Who can't shift.
I can't.
What do you mean? That's how the game. That's how the game works.
No, their computer
you can't
not allow them to shift jump.
Oh,
it's the keyboard. You can't hold Shift, W, and space at the same time.
That is very annoying
for me.
But that is also part of how I thought you were saying. Sorry?
So they need to do it in the other way where like they look to the side and hold D or A and jump.
Yeah, that's
So it is
for
possible
me. It's like I let go of Shift at the last second and then jump.
The nab section also kind of sucks though, just because like the point of it is to like some of the arrows are the opposite of what they say they are, and you have to do everything backwards. So that part is also kind of annoying.
You could just like take a little glance at the arrows before you go.
You know what I realized just now? I feel a little bad for like because that's not good for accessibility at all.
What do you mean?
A lot of the puzzles aren't. Like if you're colorblind, you'd probably have a lot of trouble with those. Same with the first puzzle in the first game.
I don't think that's a fair criticism because I don't think most games account for that.
Yeah,
that's
it's not a fair
true.
criticism, but like it would suck, like.
Yeah.
And either probably. Nah, I don't know. I can't think of a way around it actually. But like
polygon.
I remember
when you catch
EMOJIS.
Yeah. Just add more polys. That should solve it.
Definitely. I remember EMOJIS for the wire task. They eventually added symbols onto them for people that are colorblind. But you can't really do that with like arrows, so I don't know what you would do.
But yeah, I definitely.
Well, you could have like one arrow have a star on it or something.
True. Yeah, you could do that.
I definitely think we should do a charity event though. I think it's like the best way to take this fucking annoying situation and like turn it into something positive. Like definitely we should fast track that, get it ready for like a week or something. I don't know.
I will also again, well, now that you've sparked this idea, I might save some of these for like a bigger stream where we go for like 12 hours or something. But another thing I'm going to be doing is there's not that there's a lot, but I've collected enough. And I'm waiting on one that's in development. Is Garten of Banban fan games and parody games.
Oh yeah.
I have a list prepared. I'm just waiting for one that's in development by the wonderful Preston C3PO, who made Super Freddy. I will be doing that. So that is something.
You could revisit some Roblox experiences.
Oh, we certainly fucking could.
Hey, do you think
isn't there a Banban Roblox experience?
There is. We could do those in the charity stream. Do you think we could have a stretch goal for like or a donation goal? I don't know if Pastor be down for this.
He joined the Roblox.
No, I think this is the only way we could get Zach to play Banban.
Yeah, no. If we gifted Zach Pastra Banban 2 on Steam and had a donation goal at, like, let's say $5,000, and then have fucking Pastra come on stream and play Banban, like, that would be fire. That would be really
very
funny.
We
That
did get
would
them
be
to join
fun.
for the Roblox one, so.
Yeah,
We'll
especially if
see.
we just buy the game for them. I mean, like,
we could so do it. I'll ask him later.
Oh, they're here.
yes, Pastra's in
Hi,
chat. They'll
Zach.
do it for charity. Let's go. Huge, huge, huge,
Let's
huge,
go.
huge.
Yo.
I'd do it for charity and charity only.
Oh my god, we're totally doing this fucking charity stream, dog.
Oh god.
Oh, it'd be so
Oh
good.
no. Oh no. Oh god. Okay.
We're doing it.
I mean, I literally, well, I say, oh god, literally 8 days ago, I did a 12-hour Garten of Banban stream, so this is nothing new.
How do you play Garten of Banban for 12 hours?
By being the fucking, this is why I'm the Banban tuber. What do you mean how? With ease.
That's a good point.
I am
And you
the
didn't even
Banban
find
tuber.
the secret.
No, there were secrets that I didn't find. You are right. There are secrets I still didn't find. But
Like I found the secret. Before
There are
you,
there are secrets that are bullshit though. The 100% category on speedrun.com didn't get added till yesterday because there were so fucking many. It's bullshit.
damn.
There are how many are there?
There's-
There's 15
there is-
notes, 2 tapes,
Oh.
and 4 hats.
You could go back to the Captain Fiddle's place and put another rocket from the
Yes.
Stinger Flip
Yes.
area.
Yes. That is there a note there? Is that part of the run? I don't remember. But there probably is. But yeah, that is one of the secrets that I
There's
didn't
a key
find on day
card.
1. I just didn't think about it because I didn't even see what the tape that you get in the obstacle course. I didn't even see what it was until the day after that stream because I just didn't really want to go back at any point.
Oh yeah, I still
I didn't
haven't
even know
seen
there
it.
were tapes until after I finished my stream.
Well, yeah, because who the fuck cares?
That's
Yeah, no,
weird.
I was. I just wanted to finish the game as soon as possible so I can get to look at the models.
Right, right. Well, I didn't want to do that. I played it for a long time. My combined hours, and if you put together the both Banban games, is over 60 hours. So
God damn.
my life is worthless. That's the story.
Your life is banned.
I have
you got
33.
banned.
Hang on, I have 33.6 in the first game and 27.8 in the second.
I'd say you need help, but it's for the content, so I can't even.
It's not. You can't even say it's for the content though. You know how much of that was off stream?
I have
It's still for the
31
content.
minutes.
How many hours do I have in Banban 2? Let me check.
You have
I have
like
I definitely have
13.
more.
You have over 10.
I definitely.
What were you
I
gonna
I
mean,
say?
definitely have
have
more hours in Banban
almost-
1 than I do 2.
Yeah.
I almost have as much hours in Banban 2 that I have in Banban 1. That's crazy.
I have
Well, it's a longer
4.7
game.
hours in Banban 1 and 3.5 in 2. There you go.
Mm.
Which is for
I
my
actually-
live stream and then replaying it after.
So the reason why I have so many hours in Banban and the Banban games is just because I'd keep the game running while I was making my videos, and then I go into OBS to get very specific clips.
So you're a fraud, is what you're saying.
Those
I mean,
aren't. Those aren't like one whole gameplay
So
session.
what you're saying is you're a fraud.
Look, I move way too fast when I play
Hmm.
video games, and I'll spend a prolonged
Hmm.
time talking about things. So I'll need
Hmm.
to like go back into the game and then like get
So
footage or
what
what
you're
I talk about.
saying is you're a fraud.
I'm a fraud. I'm a
You're
fake and a fraud.
phony, a big fat phony.
It is actually like it's ridiculous, but like all of my time in game is actually time playing the game. It's stupid. It's insane. But I had to be fair, I had a lot of fucking fun with and you and Dags both joined me for this at some point. I did do a bunch of challenges in Banban 1.
Yes.
And I had a blast with those. I was so fun. It was so dumb. It was great.
Yeah. You're milking that game dry, but get your bag.
I am, and I'm not done. Not even almost. Again, we
Banban
talked about this.
sweep.
I literally said I wish Banban 2 came out later than it did because I had so many more ideas for the first game.
Banban 2 came out later than it did, so it'd be like good.
That also would have been a positive, yeah. Don't finish it up in less than 2 months. Yeah, it's also a good point.
I know that they wanted the bag, they wanted the money, but
Yeah.
that game was. I was actually
Dude.
excited for that game. If that game was developed for another like 4 months, it could have been like actually maybe fun or good. I don't know. Like
It could have been
I wish,
good
I wish
enough.
they would dedicate. I wish they would dedicate as much time to their chapters as Mob Games does.
yes,
Right,
yes,
right. Yeah.
I don't want them bi-monthly. I'm not fucking reviewing them anymore because they're bi-monthly. Fuck that. Like I don't care. Like
Yeah.
ugh, it's the same video. It's gonna be the same video every 2 months at
Even-
that point. Like
We're leaving all the food for poor bro Mike.
Yeah, he can
Yeah.
have it. He can explain the story or whatever. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be making any videos explaining the story. I mean, I guess I could make a. I mean, I still want to do a game theory parody, but I don't.
It's fine.
I don't think I'll ever make a actual theory, even if I might have a couple. But yeah,
It's fine. Everyone can make Banban 3 videos when that game comes out. I'll just talk about.
I don't need your
I'll
permission.
I'll be
sir.
talking about like fucking like Springtrap FNAF twerking or something again. I don't know.
yeah, hang on. Do you really have the right to judge me, sir?
Absolutely. That 3-lane video is a fucking masterclass and.
Okay, yeah, the video slaps. It's a great video, but like, no, you make a good point.
I do.
Oh, yeah,
I do.
Yeah, my Banban 2 review was meant to fucking come out today because I'm late to it, but then all this happened and I wanted to talk about it on stream.
Yeah, fair enough.
But this stream is definitely going to be more memorable than that video.
Yeah, this has been wild. This is my either most successful or second most successful stream. We peaked about the same as we did.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
think
nuts.
I didn't think anyone would care
I never
so
even
much.
peaked 50.
Yeah, my Banban 2 launch day stream, the peak was 1,300, and the peak today was 1,300.
That's nuts.
That's insane for me. Like I know, over here has over 300,000 subs, but like for me, that's fucking insane.
I think I might be the person here with the least subs, possibly.
Yes, you would be. You would be. Dax is 70K.
Well, yeah, we're all.
Yeah, I have. I'm not even at 20K yet. So
I just hit 80.
Oh well, there you go.
Just hit 80. Yeah. I'm at I'm also I'm the one at 70.
I'm at 11K.
I
You're
mean,
gonna get up
fine.
there.
Yeah, that's
one day.
Make videos about fixing Banban.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a stream tonight of me fixing me continuing working on this Jumbo Josh.
Just go back in everything. Just remake Garten of Banban, but make it better.
I'm waiting for that to happen. I feel like that will happen at some point. I feel like someone's going to
do it.
remake the first game.
Yeah, unironically better. That hasn't happened yet. However, I would argue that Garten of Banban is better.
Not a fan game.
It's a pair. It's you don't know. How do you not know? Garten of Banban is.
I only know about this because it was on your.
It's on my.
I was about to. I think. I
it.
actually do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a full recreation of the first game, but really emphasizes the parody. But there are actually elements of the game's design that are better, and it's meant to be funny, so it is actually cool. Or I don't know.
I think the devs.
Better was funny to me.
I think the devs were adding me on Game Jolt.
They're also the same devs are also making a FNAF fan game right now. So.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, Garten of Banban. Like, unironically, the drone in Garten of Banban slaps. It's because like what you do is, like you control your character, but then there's a way to switch into drone mode where you control the drone with WASD. It's so much nicer.
That's so much better.
It's so much better.
I said in my video, the drone is like such an interesting idea for a mechanic, but it's actually like it's how do I say this? It's just what is the word I'm looking for? It's fucking included in the most lazy way possible. There.
Yeah.
It's just you click a button and it goes there. It's like what? It's a drone. Let me control it. It's a fucking drone. Let me have fun with it.
It'd be cool if you could control its camera and stuff like that. It could even like be cool for a whole bunch of puzzles as well. Like imagine that there's like stuff that you can't see, but then you use the camera on your drone to see it. Then you can piece of everything that's going on together.
Yeah, puzzle that you use the drone for could be such a cool idea, but all they have is 4 buttons right fucking next to each other, and it takes forever because you have to reset it.
Oh wait, no, but here's the twist. There's glass.
Right, there's glass, and that appears 2 times. You don't have to do anything.
Why didn't they introduce new glass colors? Like that's such an obvious thing. I'm like, I should have said my video.
You stop, like Undertale.
The fucking drone puzzles suck. It's just hitting buttons. Like
bad. All of it's bad. The only positive thing they did with the drone is they made it faster, which I'll take, I guess. That's it, though.
I didn't even notice they made it faster until I watched the
noticed.
thing.
Oh, it's much faster. It's nice.
I haven't played the games as much as you have, obviously, so
yeah, please don't, sir. Save yourself.
Well, hey, if we do the charity thing, I'll probably be playing the game a couple more times. So.
Oh boy.
I think 100% that's happening. Chat, that's happening. I'm just putting it now. It's happening.
It's happening. I'll be there.
It's happening.
We'll talk about
it. The Banban charity stream is happening.
I'm down. I don't know if I'm invited or not.
After the stream, we'll talk about it. But chat,
we need to get like speedrunners in there. We need to get YouTubers in there. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, no. I think the best way to do it is
everyone is here.
Yeah, we'll have to like segment out a schedule of like at this point this thing happens. But yeah, I think speedrunning competition, people just playing the game, just it'll happen. Chat'll happen. It's gonna be fucking sweet. It's the best. I think it's the best outcome that can possibly come out of this entire thing. Like to be fair, to be H.
Right. Yeah, I might.
Well,
yeah,
I might try to. I might try to be the one to host. I might. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know if you want to host it or if I want to host it. I think obviously it would make sense if you hosted it because you're like the Banban YouTuber. You're the one that fucking already did a 12-hour stream.
You would pull in more numbers.
That's the thing. Monetarily wise, for the donations, if I streamed it, it'd probably be.
Yeah.
You probably get a bigger yield on charity, which is good.
But I guess if we all promote it equally, it could have a similar effect. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll talk about it. We'll see.
We could do two.
I mean, yeah, I could just have it two live streams, but.
Or no, I was thinking 2 events.
Oh, 2 events. I mean, that's a lot of Banban charity. I don't know if I'm willing to do that much, but we'll see.
Too much bird.
Too much bird.
Aya hasn't even done that much for games that he likes.
Yeah, I played Tycoon Sons for 5 hours on a charity stream. That's about it.
Yeah.
You played? Well, I still remember that day perfectly because I was waiting outside in the cold for 3 hours watching that.
I know. You also like called in like from your friend's house or something.
No, I called in from outside my friend's school because I wasn't allowed to go in.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I think I wonder. I'm really surprised actually that chat, or that I shouldn't just say chat, that my audience hasn't gotten tired of Banban. Like, they're not. Like, I know it because they always fucking tell me to do it. So I'm not done with this. I'm not done with it.
Funny ways.
People are just interested in seeing people shit on this game, whether people want to admit it or not. It's
I do like to think I've been doing it in a fairly creative way. Like, I had my original review. I did the iceberg, that was big, and then after that I did Poppy Playtime Defends Garten of Banban, which is like a goated moment.
Can we get a second iceberg?
At this point, probably.
Actually,
I feel like with what's happened in the last week or so, there might be enough info to make a second iceberg.
There might actually be.
You're gonna have to make a Banban 2 iceberg and then a Banban 3 iceberg and then just combine them into one ultimate iceberg when you're done.
Maybe.
The
I wasn't
Banban
gonna.
iceberg.
People were asking me about an update on the iceberg, and I said I wouldn't bother just because I didn't think just Banban 2 alone would be enough. But like, there might actually.
So much has happened.
I might. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
What if I shouldn't have mentioned it? Oh no.
I probably will though.
Oh my God, we can play Introvert on the fucking charity stream.
Oh no.
Sorry, I just thought of that. We can play Egghead Gumpty too.
That is an idea.
Yeah, we can play Egghead.
I'd play Gumpty.
I haven't
There's
played
gotta be
Egghead
some.
Gumpty.
I need to actually play Gumpty for a video that I'm planning to make.
True.
So that'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
True.
No, don't kill the birds. That's where all the humor comes from.
Oh, you're right.
True.
3 birds with 1 stone.
Oh. Yeah, it's so funny. I love that quote because it's like not even what the real quote is. 3 birds with 1 stone.
3 birds with 1 stone.
Oh God.
I do wonder how much of Banban 2 they had planned before Bird Up, because I wonder if they were even going to bring back Opila Bird and do the baby birds.
I don't think they were.
They probably planned literally everything besides anything that had to do with the bird. Straight up, like that moment where you like you meet the bird before Banbalina, and then the baby birds. That part is definitely the only part they came up with following Bird Up, or like because of Bird Up, I should say.
Maybe, yeah, it'd be really funny if that was the case.
Yeah, I think maybe the bird was going to come back. Maybe that little interaction before Banbalina would happen, but the baby birds up, absolutely where it came from. They were like, all right, people like the bird, or like everyone knows about the bird. That's our thing. Multiply that shit by 6. Like
they
make one blue.
Everyone likes babies like Baby Yoda.
The only character hat that's put in there too is the Opila Bird one.
True.
That hat, true. No, that fucking hat being a drone cosmetic is literally proof or like evidence towards my theory that these brothers fucking didn't give me my hat on purpose.
That is,
like,
that's like
why the Opila Bird
they gave
hat
it to the drone?
Why the Opila Bird hat? And if there was a Jumbo Josh hat, why the Opila Bird hat, huh? Why the Opila Bird hat? Makes you think. Fucking Christ.
Oh God. That might be what happened. It's very possible.
I think stretch goal for $10,000 in the charity stream. The Euphoric brothers are forced to come to my house and give me the hat.
They have to hand deliver it to you and give you an apology.
Yes.
Hang on.
I want my fucking hat.
Has anyone done this yet? If not, chat, listen up. Has anyone, because your character has a hat, has anyone photoshopped the bird onto that yet?
In my first Banban video.
Wait, I got it. I got this right now. Wait,
my
1
editor photoshopped just the hat onto me. It's at the end.
I got this.
We need a.
I got this. I have a 3D model of the hat. I'll just give it to him.
Oh my god.
You should get like a. You can't sell these. I mean, you probably could, but I wouldn't. But you should get a custom-made purple and white fedora with the bird on it.
Oh my god. No, I don't care that much.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't do that. But.
Do you have a transparent picture of?
Look,
Oh yeah.
You spent,
Anyone?
I do.
Hang on, no. You
Hold
spent
on.
that. You spent
Send
roughly $100 on 2 bird hats. So like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've given Euphoric Brothers more money than they'll ever know. You know, hundreds of dollars or $100 of dollars.
I've given them $7. That's it.
I've given.
Yeah, I'll give you a very disappointed looking. Yeah, to put the hat on.
Thank you. My friend just messaged me. The person who drew my OC originally just said they're drawing me in the beanie hat right now.
Ah, so your OC gets the beanie hat before I do. Interesting.
No, they are for some reason. I didn't know this. They just told me because they were listening into the stream.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do this right now though.
Oh my god. Hashtag
Just
bird
give
up.
me a few minutes.
What a simpler time. What a more simple time.
I want to go back.
The calm before the storm.
Literally. Holy shit.
I miss when I thought Garten of Banban was like a gaslight. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
I wish when people thought it was
definitely isn't.
ironic. It's not. It's not. They're serious.
There's no way it is
When
anymore.
I saw your tweet, I thought it was something someone made like as a Photoshop for
Nah,
YouTube.
yeah. The Euphoric Brothers owe me a lot. Like, I'm sorry. I made one of the first viral tweets about Banban. I fucking started Bird Up. I made their fucking bird. The bird that's like not even the most interesting part of that game because everyone used Jumbo Josh in the thumbnail instead. I made that bird relevant. Like, I made that bird
I made that
relevant, bro.
bird's career.
I made Opila Bird's career, alright? You can't take that away from me, goddammit.
Facts.
Jumbo
That reminds me of I mentioned this last stream and people were quite horrified by the idea, but it's not that horrifying compared to anyway. I'm gonna just look, hear me out, okay? When I had a goal set at one point, and we're beyond that point. The goal was if I hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of February of 2023, I'll get a tattoo of Dave from Day Shift at Freddy's. That would have been quite hilarious, but we are beyond that point. Should I set a new milestone and the goal would be an Opila Bird tattoo?
Put that in the charity.
It's too. Oh, fuck off. That would be
There you
evil.
go.
Because that's too easy. Because that would actually happen. That would actually happen.
I was gonna, because like that was the goal. It didn't happen. Not even close. But I was gonna make the next goal. I still don't think this would happen. But like it's possible.
Thank you for this image.
My
This is hilarious.
next goal.
If we could raise $10,000 for a charity, I think that's something that you should do.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's.
I don't know if you want to do that, but I mean that would be an insane stretch goal. Like this amount of money and fucking Isaac gets a bird tattoo. It doesn't have to be big, but I mean like that would be crazy.
That might be.
And does it have to be permanent? Like you have to
Oh yeah, for sure.
forever.
Yeah. I was gonna do that for Dave, and so this is the new version.
No, Dave's based.
Yeah, I guess I would rather have it. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think you owe more to your career to Opila Bird than Dave at this point.
Yeah, but
I would say so.
Isaac, that would also be like a reminder of the good that you've done as well. So like you wouldn't even really have bad memories about it in the
That's
future.
true. That's true. I mean,
It's true. It would be associated with good memories and not, oh, I hit this sub count, gotta fucking put a tattoo on my arm
There's
now.
a second one.
I mean, those are both. I mean, yeah, one of them is doing good for the world, so that is a better thing to remember. But I don't know, hitting 100,000 is also a milestone.
You're right.
But
I'm just saying, charity.
You get a plaque for that. Like
You do. You already get something for that.
Yeah. What's helping out starving kids when you got a plaque? That was a joke, chat. That was a joke. But no, yeah, I do. I mean, chat. For those of you who don't know, it's probably quite a few of you because again, I don't usually have this many viewers. I do already have a tattoo of the puppet from FNAF, and like, I know that's not like as cringe, but like as far as audiences outside of our field goes, they'd probably say that's also pretty cringe. So like, I'm totally fine being a walking fucking meme. I don't know. But
just get tatted up with all the indie horror mascots.
yeah, I have the puppet, so that's the FNAF covered. Okay, so
Got the ink demon.
that
would actually kind of go hard.
Yeah, or I prefer cuter tattoos. So like baby Bendy, the baby Bendy would be cute.
Oh, you get the baby Opila bird.
Baby Opila. I would go. Yeah, I think I would go with the baby Opila birds. I think that's what
Would
I
you
would
get a
go.
custom made design?
Probably not. I don't know. Maybe.
You should.
Do like a fan art contest in which everyone's the best you use as the tattoo.
Yeah, whichever art is the best, that's the person that.
Wait, hang on. This is a
That's the person
hang
that
on.
has.
This is a
Fucking
genius
potions
idea.
are brewing right
wait,
now.
this hang on. No, yeah, straight up. This is a genius idea for the if we do a charity event, if we hit 10K, I get a Opila bird tattoo, and we'll have like audience members, artists in the space come up with artwork, and then we'll have like the audience vote.
Ooh, that'd be so fire. Actually,
That would be fun.
That would be fire.
I get to decide.
Oh my god, this charity event is brewing. All right,
I get to decide where the tattoo goes, chat. It would definitely not be on like my fucking like bicep for everyone to see if I wear a T-shirt or something.
I'm putting an
Put on
Opila
your
tattoo on my
left
ass
hand.
cheek.
But neck tattoo.
Neck tattoo.
If
Around your
this goes,
eye.
no, fuck it. I mean, my mother would not be happy, but it's okay.
It's for charity though. It's
If
okay.
this goes to fruition,
Yeah.
if we end up doing this, and goes to fruition.
Which it will. It's
10
happening, Chad.
10,000 by the end of that stream, and then artists will make work. Our little group that'll organize it. We'll pick out some best ones, some ones with good likes and stuff like that, and then we'll set up a voting system.
Yes, that can literally all happen midstream.
I am
That
willing
can
to
happen
commit to
midstream.
this.
I can't
Okay.
believe we gaslit you into doing this.
No, this is for charity. It's good.
This is still my decision, but like
Potions are brewing, all right, chat. Potions are brewing.
yeah, I think
This is gonna be the best charity event ever. Guarantee.
Oh god.
The event of all time.
Guarantee.
Oh god. And yeah, I was going to do day like straight up. Like I didn't. It obviously it didn't even come close, but like that's why I had the goal because like it could or could not happen. Yeah,
Right.
The original goal was by the end of February 2023 I would get Dave, and that would have been funny. Still, that would have been funny, but yeah, I mean, I guess like Banban is like my thing now, so it makes
Kind of
it
is,
makes more
yeah.
sense. I mean, yeah, like
Big part of your life.
it is. I have done so much. I have done so, and I'm gonna do so much more. I've like, my most recent video is called "We Destroyed Garten of Banban." It's like a highlight reel of stream.
Mhm.
I just love that video just because it's like a showcase of a lot of the most broken elements of Banban. In fact, I have pretty much everything that's broken about the game in that video, except for one that I didn't even know about yet. I discovered this after that stream. Yes, I continued to play this game off stream a month after it came out. I have no life.
Sounds
Because
legit.
one of my goals of that stream was to soft lock the game, and we did it. It's easy to do, but I found a second way to do it. In the 5-minute fucking game that is Garten of Banban, I have found 2 ways to soft lock it guaranteed, and I didn't have the second one in there, which is unfortunate. I've only found one way to do it in Banban 2. Well, actually, it's up for debate on if.
Ooh,
on what
Banban
counts.
Smash or Pass. That could be good for the charity stream.
I've already like done that quickly on stream before, but I haven't done it with the update of Banban 2 actually.
Yeah, there's new characters, new
Yeah.
lore.
I have.
But yeah, mark my words. We're gonna cook this. We're gonna cook this charity event, and like maybe just like a week from now it'll happen. Maybe announcement any day now. We're gonna
Jesus
cook. We're gonna
Christ.
cook. We're gonna cook.
We'll talk about it.
After the stream, we're gonna talk with this. We're making sure this happens. So don't worry. What is this Phil tweet?
What the fuck did Phil tweet?
He wants to eat all the Euphoric Brothers' death threats.
Phil says
He's hungry.
I'm
He's hungry.
I'm so jealous. Why is everyone telling other creators to go die? Why don't I get any death threats? Please give me death threats. I want them. Do it, coward. You won't. Do it. You goddamn loser. Stop going after other people. Only give me them. Or only give them to me. Okay, so guys, don't do it. Don't do it.
He's encouraging it.
He's encouraging it.
Even if he's fine with it, like literally all it takes is like one person that feels like it to report you and you're gone.
I'm gonna trademark Fiznom next.
I literally
Did you talk about the trademarking drama? Did that get brought up?
I chose not to. But
I feel like it's over with now. I feel like you can talk about it. It's because I woke up to this shit. I was like, what the fuck
yeah,
happened?
you weren't there last night. Okay, basically,
you to do it.
Dags tried to trademark the name Garten of Banban.
Oh, I did.
That's the story. He doesn't own the trademark. It's not his, obviously. Whatever.
I refunded the
It was just a prank.
Well,
even
kinda.
then I spelt it kind of wrong.
You did,
but
yes.
I
was gonna say
that
something else and that derailed me. Fuck.
Man, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I owned a Garden of Banban for like a day, not even.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Fuck. Whatever. Who cares? But Huh. Okay. Where do I go from here?
Take your time.
All right.
The
Whatever.
Garten of Banban incident iceberg explained.
Yeah, I guess an iceberg video is on the way. Fuck it, why not? Because I have so much to do. My band, because again, I will be up late tonight. I'm always up late, so I will finish the video tonight and release tomorrow. I was gonna get the Banban 2 review up today, and then all this shit happened, and I didn't want to turn this into a video because that would take even more time away.
Is this stream gonna stay up though?
It'll be up, yeah.
Good.
So yeah, that I did that. But I like to think that I've, up to this point, covered Banban in, like, a creative enough way to, like, not say that I'm necessarily milking it.
Yeah.
I don't know. What counts as milking it? Because, like, yes, I have, like, by a fucking long shot, the IP I've made the most money off of this year is Banban. By, like, not even, like, a remotely close margin. But, like, I'm genuinely covering it because I'm so fucking fixated on it. It's like, I don't think it counts. I don't think it counts.
I think you're fine.
Because, like,
we all have, you know, yeah.
My Garten of I genuinely assumed that my Banban Iceberg would, like, kind of flop. Like, I didn't think it would do that much worse than a regular video, but I didn't think it would do well at all. Because, like, Iceberg Explains videos, they're big, but they're big for topics that people give a shit about. I didn't think people
give
actually...
a shit about Banban.
Like, people like to make fun of Banban. I didn't think anyone would actually give a shit enough about Banban to, like, want to listen to 30 minutes of information about it.
Dude, anyone will listen to an iceberg about anything.
You make a good point.
Kind of true, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, the most money, we're talking about individual videos, most money I've made on a video this year, or the IP I've made the most money on this year is 3 Lame Studios, so I mean, like...
That's great. That's amazing. Yeah.
For me, I think it would probably be FNAF.
I mean,
joking aside, yeah, I'm talking, of course, FNAF. That's my channel, but
yeah, I've really distanced myself from FNAF as of late.
Yeah, because you just talk about Banban.
Yeah, that is true. But at the same time,
I've actually been a FNAF fan.
I did also talk about, like, you know, before even the year began, I was kind of trying to steer away. Like, I talked about Spookies and Tattletale. And,
yeah.
For the record, though, I will continue to make FNAF videos. It's just I don't really care to make that, like, necessarily my focal point right now.
Honestly,
that's totally fair.
Bendy Sweep.
I will make a Bendy video eventually. It's just literally what's stopping me from making a Bendy video, or like what's been taking me so long, is I want to replay through both Bendy games and then make a review of both of them in one video. That's what I want to do. But the first Bendy game is so fucking bad that I don't want to do it.
Okay.
But the second game is so fucking good, I don't know what to do. That's like the biggest, like, that's like the biggest improvement in my eyes in indie horror ever. Because, like, I don't think, like, as far as Poppy goes, I don't think there was any significant improvement. Garten of Banban, definitely not. FNAF, I think, was kind of on a consistent playing field and then dropped. But, like, Bendy, I hated the first game so much that I wasn't going to play the second one. And then I did it, and it's my favorite game that came out last year, probably. I loved it. So I do want to make a video on it because I do think...
If a Kirby game didn't come out last year, it would have been my favorite game.
Did Forgotten Memories? Forgotten?
Yeah, I'm a Kirby fan first and foremost.
We need to really set up that charity event soon.
Yes, it'll happen, Dags, 100%. After the stream, we're talking about it. Don't worry, we're cooking. Jesse, we need to cook.
Jesse. I think I was like 3 hours so talking about the Banban drama. That's crazy.
I know, because there's so much to talk about. You know, the wild world of Ferris and Geppo. It's so enticing.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
It's poetic.
It'd be a pipe dream, but like maybe we could turn our favor. That'd be the happiest ending.
If Ferris and Geppo want to come on the fucking the charity stream as a donation goal and they're down, I mean, it's that is a 0% chance.
And we do an
100%.
interview.
Franks is in the chat. I think they're down to do it too. They just said, "Hey guys, I'm charity."
Like zero, like very small. We'd have to like, email them or something. But I mean, if the Euphoric Brothers would be down to do like an interview on like a charity stretch goal, I mean, that would be cool. I mean, like as much as like we don't like your game and we criticize you guys, none of us fucking like hate you. Like
We don't
talk
have
to
anything
you.
personal against you.
I think with the things Isaac said previously, we might have ruined our chance.
That didn't happen. Don't worry. Charity.
Yeah,
we're
don't
giving
watch
money
this.
to-
Don't watch this stream, bot.
Yeah. Unless the stream after.
But,
Unlisted, but don't private it.
Yeah,
No,
don't
no, for
let let Ferris and Geppo know.
Why?
We didn't say it. We didn't say
If we
anything
get a
until I-
fucking interview with these motherfuckers, the first thing I'm gonna ask is why does Geppo go by Geppo?
What's a Geppo?
Geppo is not a real name. Ferris is. Geppo, not a real name.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did that come from? I don't get it.
If the Euphoric Brothers are watching, which they're not, but if they are, I mean, hey, if you're down for the charity event, you know, just like slide in my DMs, unblock me or something. I don't know.
Yeah, unblock me and follow me, please.
Free, yeah. Free, yeah.
Free, yeah. Straight up. I still have that in my fucking
Free
Twitter
all of
bio.
us.
I mean, now everyone needs to be free and everyone
Yeah.
got blocked, but no one's safe in these streets anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Banban City.
Shut the fuck up.
Banban City. We build a Banban City.
We built the city.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have a gripe with you.
What's
I'm
up?
kidding. I don't. But
Oh.
it does because I mentioned this in my iceberg because it's my video. But in your new video, you didn't give me credit for being the first one to tweet hashtag free. Oh yeah.
I'm
Just
sorry.
kind
I'm
of
so
hurts.
sorry.
I'm kidding, obviously.
You did
'Cause
start it.
I did start it. I don't know why.
You did. I don't know why, but you did.
But I did it.
I'm the one that started Bear 5.
That's not an accomplishment. I'm kidding.
People.
Bear 5 is peak. What do you mean?
That
is
has spread
something
so
worth
far.
mentioning because everyone thinks I did it because my tweet got like 3,000 likes because I have fucking more followers than Dag. So everyone thought it was just me again. Which
Oh,
no,
really?
I tweeted one thing because they told me to.
Literally, that's all that happened. Yeah.
Bear 5
Yeah,
did end up. I made this after when Bear 5 happened. I don't
Yeah.
know how it turned out so good.
That's so
It's actually
bird,
rare.
bruh.
But yeah, Bear 5 is like
Bird
the
4.
weirdest thing that's ever happened. I don't get
No,
it.
it isn't. Bear 5 is peak. We have.
I
We,
love
it's,
I didn't say bad. I said weird.
it spawned of Bear 5 Media.
Didn't you create that?
No, I didn't create it. One of my buddies created it,
I
but
feel-
I'm an admin on it.
Okay. So I don't feel like that. Whatever. Cool. Congrats.
We're also working on a Garten of Banban facts Twitter. I am
Yes.
me and a couple
yes.
friends.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
I
you
did
invited
follow
me to
that.
go on that.
I did follow
you
that.
could send me. I was invited to go on that, but they didn't send me the login.
Oh,
info
do you want me to add you then?
Yeah, you could give me that. I'll log on
Okay.
later.
Yeah, I know.
I've been added to 3 gimmick accounts this week.
I'd be willing to bet I know the most Garten of Banban facts. So just
That's
saying.
probably true.
Just saying.
Mm.
Just saying. You know. Though if I had admin on there, I probably would never use it. So. But well, actually, I might just. 'Cause I have so many. I have so much Garten of Banban going on in my
People are
brain.
still liking the tweet where I trademarked it. It has 16K likes.
You didn't delete it? You're
He didn't-
fucking crazy.
Yeah, Dags is for the record. Dags
I'm
is
not-
stupid. Can we just get that out there? Dags
You
is
should have
dumb.
deleted it.
I woke up this morning. I checked Twitter. I saw how fucking big that tweet was. And then I go onto Discord and I say, "Hey Dags, you should probably delete that fucking tweet." I just fucking didn't.
Should I right now?
Yes. It makes you look bad.
It's just whatever.
Okay.
But
Goodbye, 16K likes on my
It's
account.
it's
Oh,
worth
wait,
deleting.
I
Oh
just
my
remembered-
god.
Algorithm.
I just
no.
remembered a conversation we had at some point that we could do for the charity stream and I could host.
Oh, yeah?
Which was a Garten of Banban game show.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
that would be funny as fuck.
Because like I could write out a solid list of questions.
It's actually
I
crazy
could-
how much content we can come up with for this charity event. Like that, there's so much shit. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah,
I
this
could
game-
do like a whole look into the files thing for the like a portion of the stream because I know no one else has done it aside from me yet, and I know I've missed a ton.
Yeah, there's a lot. We can after this stream, I'll like set up a Discord server or something for this. We'll figure it out. We'll definitely.
All
figure it
right.
out.
I need to be like a co-host, brother. I need this.
Yes, of course,
I
of
need
course.
I want the algorithm. I want to join.
Yeah, you should
That's it.
definitely join
I
for
don't-
something. We got to talk about like. I
We
mean,
have to like block people and schedule people for like certain times, I guess. But we'll figure something out. Yeah.
yeah, you can't have Banban without blocking. But
True. True. But
Let's get as much people as we can. See, if any of you have contact with Phil, see if he's up for it.
David does.
I do too. I don't know if he'd
Oh
be
yeah,
down for it.
I don't know why I didn't think
maybe-
of that first. Yeah.
If
I
he'd be
think-
down,
I think it's for
he
charity.
might want it. If he could potentially come on for like a block or a segment or something. Was it?
Yeah, I think that'd be funny.
I have
If we can
contact with
think of something
David.
good.
That's
David
it,
Barron.
though. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we have contacted David. Well, he'll 100% be down probably.
I mean,
100%.
he's played both games. One of them he made a big stream called Refund Percent out of. But
He also owns Banban 2 again because someone gifted it to him after he refunded it. So,
yeah.
and then he bought it for Spiff. So he still fucking gave the Fork Brothers money.
Oh, I was talking about David, not Phil. But yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about David, but yeah,
Yeah,
Phil did the refund percent.
I don't think David's goal was. I could be misremembering. I don't think David's.
No,
goal was,
David's goal was not to refund it.
No,
he just got
he
mad
just
at
did.
it like I did.
He was so mad.
Phil
He
just
joined.
instead-
He joined my stream after, and he was so depressed. I was concerned.
yeah.
He was so sad.
I was depressed too.
I don't know how I felt after my stream. Like my stomach was hurting after. I couldn't handle it.
I mean, I was just tired because I went for 12 hours. But
I just need you to look in chat right now. This fucking coffee is fire.
I
This is the
love
coffee.
it. I love it.
This is the coffee I want to have with
why
you,
is
Fork
this
Brothers.
so good? What the fuck?
This is awesome.
Hang on, I gotta pull this up on stream.
This fucking screenshot of the bird, it comes from Phil's Discord, I think. I don't know if I took it or like someone else on that Discord took it, but it definitely comes from Phil's Discord.
Oh no.
This is
That
this is heat.
bird.
This is heat.
This is heat.
It's probably hot if it's coffee, so yeah, it probably is heat.
I hate you.
Man,
Also,
birds.
I just wanna, because I mentioned that I want to do a Banban fan games and parody games stream, and yeah, the one that I mentioned, yeah, Preston C3PO is making a game called Bird Up. And,
Oh, sweet.
Oh my god!
I'm
It better
very
play the
excited.
Coda song.
I have a little cameo in it. I'm very excited for it. But yeah, there's like a fair few. Like some are just Game Jolt pages that do not have games released yet, and like I'm more than willing to bet most of them will be canceled.
Right.
But some are released. I have like, and also I went into the deep depths of hell, and I found Kane Carter. Just kidding.
Oh my god!
I went into the deep depths of hell, also known as Scratch. So I have some from there.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I have a Garten of Nab Nab, Garten of Banban, but worse, Garten of Banan, Bird Up. Yeah, I have a few. So yeah. we'll do that
Honestly,
one day,
I
chat.
do kind of feel inspired to try to make a Garten of Banban but good game because I have been working with Unreal Engine recently.
Dude, I said this. I said this at the end of my old I said this at the end of my second Garden of Banban video. But
Mhm.
I think we are in for a mascot horror renaissance in the coming like 3 months.
I hope so. Oh my god.
I
hope
don't
so.
think so at all.
I think it's only going to get better now because
I
people
think
can see-
Poppy Chapter 3 is gonna be good, probably.
I think it'll be
No,
fine.
I think
Anything new for Bendy would be
no,
great.
I think honestly, I think Poppy is going to actually start trying to push the limits a bit.
Oh, for sure.
I think
Bob
so,
Games is giving
too.
off
I-
the impression
yeah.
they really want to improve, and I respect that.
Yeah, I
But
think so
I'm
too.
talking about like new projects and stuff like that. I am so.
Why are you being this
I am-
helpful?
Because you see how bad it's gotten right now.
Exactly.
We are at the bottom of the barrel right
We're at
now.
I think we might be.
I do
So
think
I think-
I don't think it'll get worse, but Garten of
I think-
Banban has proven that you can just make any mascot horror game and get money from it. I think
Okay,
we are
like, I-
only bound to see more of it.
Isaac,
When
that
Garten of
isn't
Banban
even-
first
that
came
isn't
out, I
even
had
inherently true because you don't see anyone talking about Hide Timer Lenny Boog.
Yeah, but people
Lenny
played it.
Boog.
People played it.
True, but like they're not.
It didn't
they're
get
not,
as
like,
big, but people played it.
I guess.
I don't know.
but-
I do think that I think what's gonna happen for we'll just I can't say the forever fucking future, but I just think over the course of we'll say this year is some of the bigger already known names will drop a couple projects that'll probably be pretty cool, but we're gonna see the most consistent output we'll see is just Poppy Playtime, Garten of Banban type games that suck.
I disagree.
We'll
I
probably
think-
get fucking.
I think there's gonna be a good one.
Anything
probably
Bendy related will make me happy.
We'll probably get a Doors update. I mean, people
That
like to
would be
ignore
nice.
Doors
Oh, yeah,
on fucking
Doors.
Roblox, but I mean that game is better than a
yeah,
majority
Doors
of fucking
slaps.
mascot
Doors
horror
slaps.
shit.
Doors seems like
consider
a
that?
really cool concept.
No,
She
Doors
Oh,
is
it's
great.
a
that
fantastic game.
horror.
Fantastic game. I would consider Doors mascot horror. It might as well be. It's just
I
not
mean-
played by this normal people because the stigma around Roblox.
Right.
I'd consider Rainbow Friends mascot horror.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Of
it
course it is.
The only issue is why I don't think Doors would be mascot horror. Who's the mascot?
I mean, there's not. I mean, that's the same. I mean, it's multiple. It's kind of like Poppy Playtime in that sense, where there's multiple mascots.
But
Yeah,
who's
I
the
guess.
Doors?
Wait, what?
Who's the face of Doors?
Like, it doesn't seem
Probably
like
Screech.
there's like.
I would say Screech.
I'd say
Yeah.
Figure.
That's the only one I had
Screech
ever
got a
seen before
plush
I played
first.
the game.
Yeah, I guess
I
you're
just
right.
don't think that
But
Doors
I-
like it doesn't take
I
place in
don't-
an established made by the creatures
Well,
or
I don't
anything.
I don't think that necessarily means anything, but it's depending on that definition, then you can consider something like it's Silent Hill 2 a mascot horror game because you can argue that Pyramid Head is the mascot.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I think with
That's
Doors,
how, that's
it's
how
just
I feel.
it's not super kid friendly or anything, but it's definitely not it's the character designs are leaning more into that kind of silly-ish monster kind of thing. I don't know.
Doors isn't.
Joey Drew.
I don't think Doors was made with kids being the. Well, obviously it was going to be the main target audience, but I don't think they were pushing into that
I don't
heavily.
think so.
they
No,
just wanted to,
no.
Yeah,
They
there's
just
a
wanted to make-
great, tremendous difference between Doors and Rainbow Friends.
Oh yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, just in quality.
that, but also just intent and
Yeah.
concept.
I don't think we're gonna get a Rainbow Friends chapter 2.
Oh no,
Doesn't
they
seem
abandoned
like
that
it.
game. It's
Doesn't
it's
seem
never
like it.
happening, dog.
Yeah.
But why not? I don't understand that. Why?
Because they make enough money on the game as is, they can just sit
Yeah.
back and never do anything.
True.
I don't.
Because they have loot boxes in that game for
I think-
cosmetics.
That game's gonna fall off soon.
It will. It already has fallen off. Who the fuck talks about Rainbow Friends anymore?
I guess you're right. No, I feel like Lanky Box is still making Rainbow Friends videos and stuff.
I mean, maybe fucking 2-year-olds still
no,
like it. I don't know.
No, yeah, that's the thing. Rainbow Friends, because of it being a Roblox game, you can't really apply that same kind of logic to. The fact that nobody talks about it doesn't matter because it will always have a player base on Roblox.
Yeah,
If people
probably.
stopped talking about FNAF, if FNAF 1 was the only FNAF game, people stopped talking about it, it would have fizzled out. But Rainbow Friends being on Roblox guarantees it to have some audience pretty much always. Well, no, it'll still fizzle out eventually as more Roblox games come in, but the fact that people don't talk about it is not why it's falling off or going to be the cause of it falling off. I don't think.
That's fair.
Just because of what
fair.
it is specifically.
Rainbow Friends was made by two brothers too. Oh my god. That's the
Really?
Wario and Waluigi to the Euphoric Brothers.
Oh my god.
The original Bendy was made by, I think, Just Immediately made the actual game.
Originally.
No, wait,
I think.
Zach and Seth Belanger.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Oh,
then and
wait,
then
that's
and then
true.
Examination
Oh god.
and then Examination is also two brothers. What is the trend of two brothers?
Two fucking brothers.
Oh god.
It's always two brothers. We need
In the-
we need a team that's made up of three brothers.
Yes, I agree. They need to start multiplying. Then the quality of the games will go up.
Yeah, more people working on more brothers equals a more
The
high quality.
Euphoric family.
That'd be fire.
Can we clone Ferris and Geppo?
The Euphoric quadruplets. Wait,
I
wait,
want
no,
to
that
be.
would be
I
two
wanna,
sets of twins.
I want to be. I want to be the next. I want to be the next euphoric brother. I want to be the next euphoric brother.
Please let
No,
me into your
hire
family.
me. I'm literally a 3D artist. Please, please.
I'm
I will say,
literally a YouTuber.
I hope they use.
That is
I
a
hope
good
they-
point. You win.
Clones.
I hope they
Wait, but
use the
I'm
money
sure.
they made from Banban 2 and actually pay some people to work on the game. you know, maybe
I
it'll get a
don't-
little better.
I don't think that's gonna
I
happen.
doubt it, but I mean, it'd be nice.
It would be nice, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It would be nice though.
I don't think it'll
You're right. It would be nice. Not chat. Euphoric Brothers. Hire me to speed run
You
your
should be
game.
their PR person. You should run their Twitter.
That's
the game
actually
tester.
a great idea.
The game tester.
They need someone to run their Twitter.
Yeah. Just ignore that I didn't find any of the skips that I use. Did I? Oh, no. I think I
Hire me
I
to
helped-
do new models and textures.
I'd say
please.
I helped with I'd say I helped with a couple things, but like pretty much everything I do, I didn't find out. Man, the skips in Banban 2 are wild. Like again, the game is roughly an hour in length, but like the record time now is 15 minutes. So like,
Do you think it'd be possible to
skips
take
are wild.
multiple baby Opila birds out of the baby Opila bird room?
There might be
You
a way to exploit that.
you can't bring them out, but they can come out. Basically, I assume you're not familiar with the run at all.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't know. You tune into my stream sometimes, so I wasn't sure if you would see me do it, but like, yeah,
No.
you don't need to bring the Opila birds to the red pool thing. You don't have to do that at all. You can let the bird out, get out of its way a little bit. It'll come after you, and then if you make a sick enough jump, you can run out the door before it kills you, and it'll trap in there. And during that process, the baby birds can run out of the open door into the hall and just stay there.
Can you pick them up when they're in the hallway?
Yes, that's the skip for that. If you bring it's such a good skip. It's so funny. There's another bird up. Oh yeah, congrats. You got another bird up strat. Yeah,
Great.
you get a baby bird out of that room, and then you bring it to the obstacle course. You set it down somewhere, stand on it, and then jump onto a higher platform to skip a part of the obstacle course.
That's crazy. I was thinking, would it be possible? Like, could you take all 6 birds to the end of the game, or would they despawn or something?
I don't
Or would
think
that just
that's.
not be
I'm
possible?
pretty confident that wouldn't be possible.
Because that'd be pretty funny to put all 6 birds
Well-
on the elevator.
Hmm.
It'd take a long time if it was possible, but I mean, because if you died, they'd probably all get respawned to the room.
It might
but...
be theoretically possible, actually. I don't know. It depends. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible for this to happen, but what would need to happen is all the birds would need to run directly out of the room voluntarily. All except for one,
Right.
because you can hold it. So, I don't know if that's possible, but if that itself is theoretically possible, I think it could happen.
All right, I'll tune into the charity stream when we try that. Don't worry.
You can actually beat the game holding
Yeah.
the bird the whole time, or like from
That's
what you interact with
adorable.
them.
Bird percent.
I love
Bird
the
percent.
birds. I love the birds so much.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to?
Dude, I'm booting up Garten of Banban. I need
Bro
to
just
get
wants to play Banban.
you do not understand how much I love
I
those
love the
goddamn
baby birds.
Yo, I'm getting pinged with screenshots of Dag's tweet on my server. Fucking, it's over. This fucking misinformation's gonna
Wait,
just
you
keep
have a
spreading.
server? I need to join.
You're in my server.
I am
thought
in
it-
your server. Wait, am I?
I think you're a mod in my server, unless you were unmodded or left or
Oh,
something.
I was unmodded.
It's
Are you
called
being-
World of Jump Scares.
Yeah,
some
I was
reason.
unmodded in that server.
Okay,
I am
well,
in there.
You're in it there. Okay, there you go.
But yeah, in Garten of Banban, I did a lot of weird, stupid challenges in Banban 1. I'm gonna have to do it again for Banban 2 at some point for sure. Again, I will do a whole stream of beating it without using the W key, just because. But I'll probably end up doing another challenge in there if I don't know. It'll take a while still. I think it is still a challenge. It's not impossible by any means. It's just kind of hard because it's annoying.
Yeah.
Very much possible though. Getting to the end of the game with a bird definitely could do that.
All 6. That's like,
Yeah, I don't know about that. Banban 1, one of my challenges was to softlock the game. I could do that again. It's very easy. Very easy. It's easier to softlock Banban 2 than it is Banban 1. But there is more ways to do it in Banban 1.
right.
I love this fucking game.
Cube up. I found a Pillowbird cube.
Thank you, Euphoric Brothers, for all this content.
We find someone who make the art for the charity stream soon. So
Yeah, I can commission someone to make a thumbnail or something.
So we can make an announcement in the next week.
Well, no,
Or, like,
I don't.
maybe even-
Let's not make an announcement until we've sorted this out.
We need to
Yeah, we
talk
have to
about it
actually
first.
plan
What the
things.
fuck? Yeah, Dags, what the fuck, man?
But I mean, if we can plan things efficiently, I could see this happening in a week's time because it doesn't take that long to set up. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Because I definitely think this should happen sooner than later for, it's relevant.
By the way, I noticed that I haven't been on screen the entire time on stream. I'm just off screen
I don't.
now.
I just had their character stills already saved to my computer. Sorry.
It's all right. I'm good.
But I do think I should start closing this up, because
Yeah.
All right.
because of how heated I was during my good old discussion, I didn't get to super chat, so I'd like to read through those. And
All right.
I need to work on my fucking video. I haven't uploaded in 9 days. I need to, and the Banban 2 has been out for like 8 days, so I gotta.
Yeah, you're slacking.
Fuck you, man.
How did I get my video out before you?
The Banban 2 iceberg.
How many hours you got in the game? I was playing the game.
I know.
I was
yeah.
the first. I was the first banner.
No,
You were.
weren't.
You got it out first. All right.
Wait, did he?
Well,
You didn't?
Yeah, Dax got it out first.
Oh yeah, no, he did. Yeah. Well, actually, the new guy, Manixa, he was first.
Oh yeah.
So
that guy.
hold
that
the
guy's
cell.
gonna. Anixa is going to be like the next plane trace story, where like they're just slept
Yeah,
on for 5
probably.
months and
Yeah.
then they blow up.
Yeah, something like that is gonna happen.
Bless you.
Or like.
Bless you.
Bless
Is
you.
that how you sneeze?
Yeah, what just happened?
Anyway.
That was.
Anyway.
That
yeah.
was a cartoon sneeze.
I know. It's like a fucking cartoon sneeze.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway.
I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
All right.
We'll talk about a charity event. I guess.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, I will. We'll talk about the charity stuff in like a bit.
Yeah.
We will talk about that. All right. Bye, chat. Bye, everyone.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
So okay. So this has been a fun stream. This has been interesting. I hope you guys have had a good time. I'm going to read through super chats. Hopefully everyone that's given me a super chat is still here. If not, I apologize. I've just it's just been a lot of talking, a lot of conversation, so I'm going to go through those before I get going, just because I think that's more than fair. Okay, so at the very start, thank you Cinnamon Fluff for the $2. They said what Twitter shenanigans happened this time. We went over it all. A lot of dumb shit. It's just funny. The Kid 99, thank you for the £5. I could understand being mad about people completing the game and refunding it if the game was actually worth paying for in the first place. I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, exactly. Dags donated $2 to say, let me on, let me defend myself. He came on. Bomberman 2001 with the $10. Thank you so much. They said that's an understatement. What did I say there? Huh. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Probably something about how the game is low quality. But yeah, thank you, Bomberman 2001 for the $10. Untrusted Life, thank you for the $30. I roasted, I assume. I roasted the heck out of these guys on Twitter and managed to avoid being blocked. Congratulations, absolute W. Salmonate Blake, thank you for the $2. I'm sorry, what? I assume that was in reaction to the fact that they made a school shooting game. That's my best guess. Thank you, Tex-Mex, for the $5. I'm going to make a game where the Euphoric Brothers are going to leave Twitter in 5 days unless you get YouTubers to give them good reviews. That's such a good idea. That's a banging idea, actually. Absolutely. Thomas, thank you for the $5. I played through Introvert. It's so stupid. There's memes throughout the story. You can go on a date with a girl that turns into a giant wolf and more. All right, we're going to be streaming this one for sure. Thank you, Untrusted Life, for another 30. Wow, thank you so much for the support, Untrusted Life. I still am proud that I roasted the heck out of these guys on Twitter and haven't been blocked yet. That is a W, a massive W for sure. Thank you, Awesome XD, for the $5. I got banned from the Banban server by saying how it was stupid there's an invisible wall during the Opila chase of Chapter 1. Just wanted to share. That is stupid. How dare you stop us from saving the bird. Thank you for the donation. Bomberman 301 with another $2. It's Jumbo Josh, bruh. Iconic moment for sure. Thank you so much. Thank you, Peteroid11 for the $5. I only now noticed the stream. Are they complaining about people still managing to refund their crappy Padded to Hell and Back game? Yes, that is basically what it was. Thank you, Bomberman 3001 for another $5. I gave my opinion on their leaving Twitter tweet. You don't have to do it. I mean, it's probably nothing we haven't. What is I'm not sure what it was. I apologize. Thank you, Skell, SK3LL, for the £2. Imagine you get Super Horror Bro on the charity stream. I'd be down, obviously. You know, he's a big name, and I'm sure a cool guy to talk to. I just obviously I don't know if he'd be up for that because you know, he kind of relies on talking about the game from a more unironic standpoint, so I don't know if he'd be up for that. That's gonna be everything for this stream. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Yeah, you guys are great. I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you had a good time. Hope this was informative. Yeah, I will. Video will be out tomorrow. I need to get that out. It will be out tomorrow. Thank you so much for everything. I love you guys. You guys are great. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.